All right, I think we're live. Welcome to the stream. So this morning we're going to be watching we're going to do another dive into Eric McHenry, the mind of Eric McHenry. But then I'm going to take a break. We're going to do this like our normal time slot. Like we'll do this for a few hours. Then I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to come back and do a stream about you're only going to get good vibes from this channel. That's the name of the guy's channel. That's going to be a shorter stream, like a Boit Watch stream, like maybe a couple hours. But I've got some extra time this week, so I think I don't know about every day, but like Wednesday, we're going to take extra time. I think we can wrap up Twin Ports Paranormal. And then like we can watch some extra Memphis on Friday. Maybe an extra long episode of Boit Watch Live. I don't know. There'll be like something on at least most of the days. But anyway, I think that's it for news. Over the weekend, of course, Ruby had her breakup with D-Dog. They'd been together for a month. You would have thought they were together for 40 years, the way the behavior was going. Fake seizures at the at the Thorpe Content House, or whatever you call it, whatever the War Chief's dad's place is called. Meanwhile, Jedi Joy vacuuming the car proved to be the most entertaining stream of the weekend, in my opinion. Started early, yeah, just a minute, so I could cover the news. I think that's all the news I've got, though. Maybe. Oh, I think Kim has started leaving her streams up now, which could be a good sign. She had some interesting things to say in her last video. But anyway, what's up, Realm Chat? Dave's channel, South to West. Jerry, way back there. But yeah, I'd been wanting to do, you're only going to get good vibes from this channel, kind of like a mini deep dive just to look at some of the content, but it's just hard to find the time to do it. We have so many, like, repeat things right now. But anyway, let's get going. This is Eric McHenry. This is 8 years ago. September 14th, 2017. He went and saw the movie It on Tuesday. And outside of the 3 scenes that he liked, it was a corny film. So interesting, 2017. I keep forgetting how long ago Eric McHenry's content runs. So this is when he went to see the movie It. Which this would be about the time here, I think I talked about it last time, where I moved from Twitch over to YouTube, I think. The first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, so...
Mouth close-ups.
2 days ago, on Tuesday, I went and saw a movie. Now, this movie had got...
I think we're going to focus on that guy's live streams. I don't know if he does, like, the taste tests during the live streams.
So much hype and so much awesomeness that the more than it deserved. Now, there were 3 different scenes in the movie I liked. Other than that, the whole movie was... Other than those 3 scenes,
what's up?
the
It's
movie
me.
it was corny and it was just crap to me. Now...
Oh, I got one of the Black Pill guys to say EFD 306, and then he deleted it. And I told him salute to a life of hell, and he was like, well, that makes sense because the devil is running our world. And remember B. Stevie? He finally fulfilled my video request and did a video about his feelings on trad girls.
The first scene that I thought
right into the finger
was
sniff.
good, even though it was a little bit sad, was the opening scene when Georgie... I'm going to spoil it, so if you haven't seen it by now,
Spoiler alert, guys.
I would not watch this video. Was when Georgie got killed by Pennywise the Dancing Clown. The second favorite scene I had was redemption, really, for Georgie. Billy and his gang of losers killed Pennywise, or so they think. But we won't know the answer to that until 2019, when there's the second chapter of the movie. And the third thing I liked about the film, it was kind of...
I saw the first one at the theater because 2017 was when they had Movie Pass, but I never went back and saw the sequel.
Kind of an arc leading up to the end is when Billy and Beverly it was kind of like a romance throughout the entire film that you really didn't get to see a whole lot, but that's not accurate. Anyways, that's just what I thought of the film. It was a good film, don't get me wrong. I mean, it wasn't a good film, it was an okay-ish film, but I still thought those three scenes were the best thing of the movie. Sad.
Like Wings does that too. He does a lot of finger sniffing, and I really don't understand it. Like, what are the unique smells that are happening on his hands, just sitting at his desk?
Love story and redemption, if you will. Now, I gotta go upload this, and then I'm gonna go back to bed in about an hour ish after I fed the cat. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.
All right, let's see. We've got oh man, look at the thumbnail on this one. I give a little update on what today looks like for me. I update you on these are the sports team update. 29th birthday coming up. Correction, it wasn't Club 33. It's called Bistro 33. I went to El Dorado Hills for dinner, and it was awesome. Busy month coming up.
Hello, ladies
Hey,
and
Randy.
gentlemen. So
I thought we watched
I'd
one of
film
his
on my
guitar
phone
videos.
today because
Didn't
I've
we?
got family coming over in a little bit, and I wanted to have something for you guys today. On this 15th
What do you guys think? Flattering angle or no?
day of September, and it's a Friday.
Eric likes
There's
wearing
only
red.
two
Yes,
movies that came out
agreed.
this week that actually might be pretty good. Mother with Jennifer Lawrence. It's a horror film. Hopefully that'll.
Now, Mother with Jennifer Lawrence is a fantastic movie. I saw it at the theater. It terrified or confused people. Like 90% of the audience got up and left. I cannot imagine watching Mother with Eric McHenry.
Break the curse of movies that suck that are horror films in the last 5 years.
What's
But
up, Luna?
Who knows? Or it's just
No
or
laying
something
on the
like that.
bed.
Another movie
Get
that
your
came out
mind
this
out of the
week
gutter.
was, American Assassin with Dylan O'Brien and Michael Keaton. Sorry for my 5 chins I have right now, but I'm just relaxing outside of my house. There's much to do about everything coming up very shortly in these next couple weeks, but get excited because videos are coming back to regular, whether it's on my phone, whether it's on my computer, laptop, and whatnot. But movies are just coming left and right now. Next Friday is Kingsman: The Golden Circle, and then hopefully we should hear some more about some stuff. Equalizer.
Well, do you think part of the problem is that because he's not do you think he would look more whatever if he shaved the neck beard too?
2 might be coming out
You
on
think
the
that would help?
29th of September. And then Jigsaw is coming out next month. Hopefully that brings the train back for the horror films, for me at least. But yeah.
Wait, I saw Jigsaw. I didn't see Spiral. That's the only. I could do a Saw review series, I guess. Perfect timing right after Halloween.
That's pretty much the gist of what's happening lately.
Eric on coke would be gold.
I wanted
But
to
yeah,
give you guys
anybody.
a little update
Literally anybody on coke's
on
gold.
what's happening today and what's happening this week and what's happening next week and what's, everything. So that's it for today. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
I update you on the teams I follow. Now, this will be good for the sports fans in the chat. I actually like these because... Oh, man, look at... Oh, no. I feel like anytime we can hear, these people talk about... Especially if you can go back this far to, 2017. Hearing about, what's going on in the world at that time through the, perspective of people like Eric McHenry, I think is always kind of fun.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Why would... I cough on stream all the time, I understand that. But if I was making a 3-minute video, I would just be like, oh shit. I would just hit stop and then start a new video.
Excuse me. My lips are so bad right now. But That's not what we're here to talk about. So I was thinking about this, and I know you guys don't like when I talk about sports at all, but I thought I'd give you like a little bit of an update on
That's your
on
new
follow,
profile picture,
if you will. Whether it's college,
oh, you're welcome,
whether
Luna.
it's baseball, whether it's football,
But make
whether
no
it's
mistake,
basketball,
Luna, you earn your way onto Boyd Watch. Like I wouldn't put the videos on if I thought they were like, boring or whatever.
any of it. Whether it's hockey, the preseason for hockey starts next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, the 19th. There's the preseason.
No resting on your
Giants
laurels.
Season's been over for
Luna.
a very long time.
We need the good
like
shit.
57 in like
keep it
94
keen
or
on.
something like that. That's the record. They're not going to make the playoffs. The Washington Huskies and Jake Browning are doing pretty well this year. They're 2-0. Knock on wood. And they keep this going. The
Oh, okay. I think we've discussed this briefly, but so Kinetic Kel spent the entire weekend at a content house, yet the only proof she was ever there is 1 hour and 43 minutes of absolutely nothing happening on one stream. Anything remotely interesting that happened, she deleted it. Like, deleted an entire weekend of content. For what possible purpose?
the Folsom High, my alma mater, beat
No
Sac
problem,
High
Dave.
last night, 28-19. They got a little bit of redemption from last year when they lost pretty big to.
I like the fishing content.
To not too pretty big. It was 33-29 last year, and this year it was 28-19. So I mean, it was an improvement, but it wasn't a big improvement. But they still won, which is great. And I watched The Conjuring a couple of nights ago, even though it has nothing to do with football.
You were watching the Kinetic Kel House
the Niners
live?
lost last week, but
I think Kinetic. I'm not sunsetting Kinetic Kel already, but like, it's clearly just going to have to be something that's, if I happen to catch it, because I'm not going to play these little games where like, Kel's not doing anything on stream that's, wild or outlandish. You know what I mean? Like, why is she deleting them? It just makes it really difficult to like.
playing Seattle,
I just don't
which
understand
also
it.
lost last week. So
I get deleting like some of the stuff that Ben does at the end of streams, but like I don't understand why Kel's doing it. It just makes it unnecessarily like difficult, and it doesn't really like I don't know.
maybe we can look forward to something good this week from the 49ers.
Hoping for good content.
Ohio State
Well,
lost
probably
last week.
not.
They're playing. Who are they playing this week? They're playing someone. Can't remember who it was. It's a good team too.
If there is good content,
Washington,
deleted.
Huskies
She'll delete
are
it.
playing Fresno State, which lost last week, I do believe, or they won. Their record's 1-1. Washington's 2-0.
Yes, I agree. Wrong
But
chat.
other than that, there's not a whole lot to tell you guys today.
There was this one guy that kept randomly walking into the background, and his shirt was really ill-fitting, so like the bottom of his belly was hanging out of his shirt, and I thought that was kind of funny. I just like to see Kinetic Kel interact with other people, and I don't really. She did a stream really early in the morning. I think it was called like It's 4 a.m. It was a fun stream, and it was interesting to see her interact with these other people, and she deleted it, and it's like, what?
I had a lot of family over last night, and we were just hanging out and talking, reminiscing about good old times. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little clip of me talking about my sports teams that I follow.
Like, I think Kinetic Kel thinks that I'm a detractor, or that I dislike her, or that I think her content is boring, or whatever. But like, I'm just trying to like, I'm trying to share the content of hers that I think might interest people who are looking for something to watch, and like, it's not very cooperative to like leave up your non-tent and take down anything remotely entertaining.
Whether it's my alma mater, whether it's a person I know that
You're going to
I
St.
went
Thomas?
high school
Nice.
with, sort of,
Sex tourism?
or whether it's just a team I've been following my
I
entire
like
life,
Kel.
or
We
whatever.
don't know what her problem is.
That's just what I want to talk to you guys today about.
I was like, Kel, I love this background for these smoking sessions. She's like, okay, Mark, I get it. It's boring. I don't have a car. I can't drive anywhere. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, I like smoking content. She's like, okay, Mark.
So I will see you guys tomorrow or later today, depending on how I feel.
She
Bye-bye.
gave Grace the middle fingers. I think that upset her. South to West and I were talking to her about Grace, and I think she really hates talking about Grace. I need to really hype up my 29th birthday, and I have in this video.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So I was thinking about this. My parties are something fun. There's something great about them. Whether it's, the women, the booze, the...
Excuse me? What?
Fun. Whether it's something fun. There's something great about them. Whether it's, the women, the booze, the fun times, the bowling, the pool, the whatever you want to call it. There is a fun time to be had at...
Yeah, if anyone knows Khaleesi, could you please ask her to come to Eric's birthday party?
Each one of my birthdays, unless it was this year's birthday, 28th, when I got kicked out. For no apparent reason, but that's not the point.
I asked her if she ever made her own cigarettes, and she said yes. And I was like, you should do that. I was like, cigarette making content is my favorite content. And she was like, what kind of person would make content out of cigarette making? And I was like, ooh, Kel, you're towing a fine line here, girl.
Point is, when I had my 27th...
What's up, Anand? He doesn't do second takes. He doesn't.
We had so...
I did like 27 takes today on my... what movie did I review this morning? Beyond the Law with Charlie Sheen. What a film, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Fucking masterpiece. It's amazing.
Much fun. And it was just awesome.
I haven't gotten to see it yet, Luna.
See all of my friends I haven't seen in years. Almost a decade, if you will. And we had a great time. I had body shots. We had kissing. We had...
Listen, guys, come down to my party. We got women. We've got bowling. We've got fun times. We've got booze. We got body shots. We have kissing. We kiss each other at these parties.
All kinds of fun things that went down that night. We had a pink octopus. Of fun things that all kinds of fun things that went down that night.
Lots of fun things went down that night.
We had a pink octopus, stuffed animal octopus. We had...
I believe that.
A piñata.
I believe it.
A bunch of drinks. We had glitter everywhere. We just had a great time. And I want to do that again. I want to experience that again. That's what I want to do.
What happened to the end of your video? Awesome cliffhanger. I guess we will never know your plans. You probably spent your 29th birthday at Chuck E. Cheese, low-key.
I want my 29th birthday to be just as epic.
It's not even believable, awesome, like remotely.
As my 27th at FLB. Because we're going to do it again this year at FLB, but we're going to do it 10 times better than what we did at my 27th. And I'm not just saying this so that the promotion and the awesomeness continues. We're doing this because this is my last freaking year of being 20. In my 20s. This is going to be one of the best, if not the best, birthday party I have ever freaking thrown. Anywhere. At any time. Hacienda's party's birthday things were great, but...
See, I feel like a lot of people, even if they were looking for like Eric clips, would not go with this video because it seems pretty boring. This is like one of his best videos in a minute.
The FLB's events that I've thrown.
Yes, truthfully, Trisha, another icon, absolute legend, deletes her streams, and I can't repost them anyway.
Whether it was on my 27th or whatever. Or, going there to
we got
talk
body
to friends
shots,
and
we're
communicate
kissing
and
each
do all
other.
that stuff.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know we got a party going on here in a couple weeks. Yeah, there's gonna be women there, booze, body shots. We're gonna be hanging out in the pool. Lots of crazy shit's gonna be going down. But I do want to warn you, there's gonna be a lot of kissing at this party. Are you sure you're okay with that?
Kissing?
Kissing?
That's what we're gonna do this year. We're gonna have.
It just he's just he's. It's like he's a teenage kid describing his ideal birthday party to like his teenage buddies. There's gonna be kissing there. What the fuck?
One kick-ass, mother effing, great-ass party. For
You don't know if we've seen him lie like this? I mean, I think we have many times, but it hasn't. But you're right, like to this level of just flat out direct deceit.
29th birthday.
Like some of the stuff he lies about, I know he knows he's lying, but like he's able to mentally convince himself. There's no way he actually believes that this party took place.
And this could be the last birthday we celebrate. And I'm not saying that because it's going to be true. I'm saying it's because that's what I'm planning on having. One best, last, awesome, kick-ass.
Thank you, Luna. Boit Watch is my passion project.
Crazy.
Well, that was a great. Though the guy in the comments was right. Like it was a cliffhanger ending.
I want to make a quick correction.
Oh, look at
I
this.
said Club 33. I meant Bistro 33.
He's got a strange. Oh, so he must have deleted the video before this one. He's got a weird stance here. Like I just feel like he's like. I don't know how to describe it without being offensive.
But it's
No comments on this one.
So nice.
Ooh man, epic Ghostbusters theme.
I just saw a Porsche and a Ferrari and whatnot. It's
Kissing
crazy to
parties.
think how he's, I don't know what that car was. They just drove by, but it's pretty cool. But yeah.
Can you imagine you walk in and like the lights are pulsing and the bass is like overpowering? You know, it's just you just see women dancing in cages everywhere, and you walk up and Eric's on a throne. He's got like just a line of girls that are coming through and kissing him while he's wearing like shirtless, but he's got on a big fur coat.
I just wanted to give you that little update. Bye-bye.
Oh, so that's it. The whole video was just him updating that he was at the bistro, not a club. Fair.
Hey guys. So I'm out here in Novo Hills right now.
Can I please show everyone your video? I mean, I do. What?
Go for a little walk. Here, I don't know if you're able to see anything.
This everybody's there
yeah,
for
I
Boit
just want
Watch.
to go for a little walk. There's a Rubio's on the other side of the street, and then there's some other stuff across the street. There's a fitness place. All kinds of crazy stuff. Entertaining stuff.
Kissing each other.
There's a Club 33 here somewhere. Can't, it's on that side of the street or it's on this side
We
of
could
the
probably
street.
watch one on Boit Watch, Luna.
But yeah. It's just an interesting little town center. There's a private bank, there's a real estate service. There's a real estate
Red
service
hat,
in this
red
center.
shirt, red
And a
man.
bookstore and gifts. Interesting.
He does have kind of an orangish red aura.
Have you ever been there? Don't know right now.
Duke of Boit, the kissing expert.
Yeah, look. There's a little quaint place right here. It's whatnot, but yeah, it's interesting. That's an interesting place. Hang on. So, there's a nice. This is cooked up through here. It's on the other side. There's a little pond right here.
I'm not sure if he
You
has
can't
one
really
or
see it,
not.
but there's a pond there. Yeah, it's just kind of a nice little quaint little area. Just being out here
Uh-oh,
for a
keep
little
him away
bit.
from that bell tower.
See what's going on and whatnot. And it's just a cool place in Elroy Hills. Is that birthday going on? I think I know someone who works here, but I'm not 100% sure. She went to high school with me a long ass time ago. But yeah, it's just a fun little adventure that I have today.
Yeah, I notice he's talking like way quieter.
And this happens to be where they do the Folsom, the Elroy Hills concerts that happen every
Who?
Because they do the Other Hills concerts that happen
Oh, I
every.
couldn't understand. I can't
I
understand
think
him.
it's July through August, or maybe September, or something like that.
What's
I
up,
don't know if
Effwood?
they still do it. It's every Thursday though, from between July and September. But yeah, it's just
How tall do you think Eric is? Have we talked about that yet?
fall something. I can't read what it says, but just go that way, and let's pause it. I don't really like filming people that were behind me walking, so I kind of paused it. Just a second. People are thinking I'm weird talking to myself.
Well, yeah, his dad's got, or his dad's picking him up.
Judge me. So yeah, that's just it for today. I don't know if you see. Yeah, but there's fun stuff around here in Elder Hills, and then there's fun stuff to do.
You think he's
Also,
6'4"?
I might
My
go
God.
turn in one of my applications tomorrow, maybe two. I don't know yet. We'll see. Hopefully things are working out. I will see you guys tomorrow with some updates, and then bye bye.
Okay, let's see. We don't need to listen to Katy Perry. I have a busy month coming up with music stuff, movies, and TV. These are all like 15 to 20 views, it looks like.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was thinking, what could I tell
No
you
comments.
about that's gonna be fun to talk about? And
Where did we come up at? September 14th. So what we watched today has been like a 4-day span.
and there's a lot of things happening this week. for
Think he's
me,
6'8"?
At least one or two good things are happening for me this week. I'm going to be going to see American Assassin tomorrow
Oh, what's up, Russell Plunge?
on Tuesday.
Hell yeah, kissing
I'm going
parties.
to be going to Folsom Live, which
Who
is
wants-
a concert that
Gosh,
they
man,
usually
what a-
have every year around the end of September, where they get some people to come perform. This year it's Tommy Castro and his Painkillers. I think that's what they're called. But yeah, that's just something I'm working on. Then next month, there's a lot of fun stuff happening next month for us. Stranger Things comes out. Season 2 of that comes out.
He was a world tickle fight champion.
Jigsaw, the movie Jigsaw comes out next month. Just a lot of crazy, fun adventures. I might be going to see a movie on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure, or I might be going to lunch. I don't know yet.
Well,
if
if he's wanting to see Mother, he needs to go see it because I think it only played for 1 or 2 weekends. Most
it's
places.
going to be filmed. That's for sure. It's for certain.
Planning on getting a trailer
I'm
together.
also
Hell
going to
yeah!
be filming on Saturday night when I go to Folsom
Modular
Live.
Mansion.
I'm not probably going to be filming a whole lot on tomorrow for the movie, but there's that. I do want to go see Jigsaw though. That's good. I heard that's supposed to be a great film. I also want to see Stranger Things season 2. I'm getting ready for that. Gearing up for that. Also, Walking Dead comes out next month.
Boo! I
That's
hate
gonna
that
be
show,
a
The
roller
Walking Dead.
coaster
It's so
ride.
boring.
I'm excited to see what happens on Walking Dead season 8. Can you believe they're already on season 8? And then in December, they're doing a psych movie, winter movie or something like that on USA Network. So Merck's looking forward to that. But Fuller House season 3 is supposed to be coming out this week sometime. I think this 22nd. So on Friday. Thursday night is
Well,
when,
Luna,
and
I've
then
got to be
also
honest with
coming out
you.
this-
Probably coming to a streamer is not the best, unless they're like a financial streamer. Probably not the best idea to ask for advice. Like, I don't really have any idea. I just kind of assume that, like, unless you have a lawyer, landlords will always try to keep your security deposit for like one reason or another. But if you texted them and they didn't text you back, then I would say like the next thing to do would be to call them. But again, like I'm a boy streamer, so I'm not a lawyer or a landlord.
This week is Kingsman: The Golden Circle, which is another great movie that I probably want to go see. Next Friday, they're saying that Equalizer 2 with Denzel Washington is supposed to come out, but I don't believe that for 1 second. So
Grace would tell her to help her landlord, would try to help her landlord get a podcast started in an effort to come back to get protection from the scary neighbor. Yeah, I think it's pretty tough to get your deposit back, even if you do everything perfect. But I would say, like, take picture if you've got all your shit out of there. Like, take pictures, ask specifically why you're not getting your deposit back. That kind of stuff would probably be like just kind of basic advice.
All of those things are, happening within the next month or so. It's just whirlwind of information, a whirlwind of, craziness that could happen on Stranger Things, Jigsaw, Kingsman: The Golden Circle, American Assassin, which I'm going to go see tomorrow, like I said.
It could be like a program where they pay the landlord directly.
Things are going to be happening. Walking Dead Season 8 coming out next month, like I said. So, stay beautiful, dragons. That's my new outro. Bye-bye.
That's the new outro. Quit trying to force me to listen to this Katy Perry song again. Oh my god, this might be the best Eric title I've seen yet. I feel like identical twins don't get the recognition they deserve. My prayers are out to victims of any natural disaster. So he and Jimmy very much differ on that one. I would like to be best friends with a few YouTubers. Oh my god, look. 7 views when he wants to be friends with YouTubers. 92 views. Oh no, what happened? Whoops. Oh, we can't skip to that one as much as I want to. Oh, I fucked it up. God damn it. Okay, here. Well, shit. I'm sorry. It does that every time I do it. Hit the wrong one. It makes me re-scroll. Stay beautiful, dragons. I've wanted to do something in the music industry for the past 14 years. This is the kind of thing Charlie Sheen fixed up in Beyond the Law. Man, we've watched a lot of Eric McHenry videos. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. I feel like identical twins don't get the recognition they deserve.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world. Let's get this party started. So today, last night I was thinking about something freaking amazing. Awesome. Craziness. So I was talking to a buddy of mine from college.
Yeah, right.
Yes, I know junior college isn't really college at all, but I was talking to him about this, and
here we go. You should make the longest video you have ever made besides your live streams. This video needs to be more than 20 minutes long and must contain eating, dancing, Ask Eric, and a bunch of intense topics that really get you going. Start asking your subs for questions and make this channel great again. Eric, this is more anti-triplet propaganda. Twins get plenty of recognition while identical triplets are treated like third class. Oh, look who it is. JB Money's back. Awesome.
I think it's an interesting topic that no one ever talks about, and that is identical twins.
$400. I mean, it sucks. That's a lot of money, but
identical twins out there in the world.
Probably cost you more than that to go after it, which is probably part of the reason they feel comfortable trying to keep it.
I don't. But there are other people out there who do have twins that are identical to them. Like, I'm gonna give you a few examples right now: the Merrill twins, the Crashler twins, the Dole twins, the McKnight twins, just to name a few. But there are so many more that I didn't even list
the Milton
in this
twins.
video. But, it's just something to think about, that there are a lot of twins out there. Whether you like to believe it or not, there are, probably thousands of
The cats are fighting.
Identical twins out there in this world that we live in. And,
break it up.
Hey, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to visualize that. But
got a little out of control. Cicero is so big, he's such a baby, but he gets really panicked whenever he gets pinned down like that.
There are twins out there that are single. I'm not saying I would ever date a twin.
You know that Milton twins
but it's a
reference.
Possibility.
Man, Poppy would really had him down.
Female, of course, duh. But I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about twins or what their genetics are or any of that stuff. But they're
Yeah,
out there
Cicero
in
got his
this
ass
world,
beat.
and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And this video is to give them the credit that they deserve.
The Milton
Whether
twins
it's,
deserve a lot of credit.
identical or fraternal twins. I know both sides of the equation, even though it's just.
Now Poppy's like watching the doorway to make sure that Cicero gets the message not to
Even
come
though it's
back in.
just,
Look at him. He's like looming.
Just because I watch them or I talk to them on Facebook or sometimes I see them in real life, but sometimes I don't. And I wish I could see more identical twins in real life, but there's not. I know I just said there's probably a lot out there.
No, they're not being bad or anything. They were just Cicero is still like he's a year old, but he's still like he's still learning a lot on like how to play. So he gets really like stressed sometimes. I think he thinks that Poppy's like really gonna hurt him. So I just try to break them up when they get to that point.
But I haven't met them yet.
But it's just part of being
I have
cats.
met them, and I just haven't communicated that
He'll
well with them
he'll
over the
learn
course
as he
of,
gets a little bit
the
older.
past couple of years.
That he's not in
But
great peril.
I wish I could. I mean, I worked with some identical twins when I was at my last job about 7 years ago. And I went to high school with some identical twins. A couple sets of identical twins.
Oh man, I knew it. I
point is,
forgot I've known some
they need
identical
to
twins.
be recognized more and more now because there are so many identical twins out there in this world. And that's the same with fraternal twins as well. I know a few sets of fraternal twins out there in the world as well.
Least informative video about twins ever.
The identical ones. And how they get overshadowed, if you will. And they shouldn't get overshadowed. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I can't remember what my sign off was. I'd have to go back.
Stay beautiful,
to
dragons.
Video, but it was something important.
Eric's sign off, he can't even remember it, but it's supposed to like invigorate your audience on the way out, like your call to action. Although I think nowadays people put the calls to action at the beginning, which really irritates me.
Darn it! Now I forgot. I gotta go. Bye bye.
You're a quad, like mind quad. My prayers are out to victims of any natural disasters.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world.
A million Milton twin videos. The Milton twin videos are fantastic. They're so trashy.
I don't know what to talk about today. It's just gonna be like a mystery video.
Like it's like they're all like Fiona Apple
today.
music videos.
I know you guys are all thinking, okay, this guy doesn't know what he's going to do today because he doesn't have any ideas in his head. That's not true. There were ideas in my head, I just didn't know what to talk about. So this is just this is a vlog of nothing, pretty much.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to steal that from anyone. It's just I don't know what to talk about today. Today is just a nothing day. There's no...
Well, I do have to say, most of Eric's videos are so packed with information, education, cultural analysis. I am glad we get just a kind of a video that's not about it, that's just non-tent for a change.
Interesting topics to talk about. Oh, I guess there is. I take that back. My prayers and thoughts go out to everyone in Mexico that was affected by the 7.1 earthquake that happened yesterday in Mexico City. It's devastating to see how much damage a 7.1
Did you get that new
earthquake
job
can
yet?
have. There's a chance, not a big chance, but there's a chance that there could be a 9.0 earthquake in California on the San Andreas Fault. But that hasn't happened yet. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's just something that's, it sucks to have natural disasters like, Hurricane Harvey and Irma on the East Coast, and on this coast, on the West Coast, there's a hurricane, and there's still a earthquake that happened in Mexico City. but there's still hurricanes that are lined up right behind each other on the East Coast. And Florida could still get hit with a hurricane because Hurricane Maria is coming straight for them. And there was a hurricane that was supposed to hit the Hurricane Max.
I got to put over the monster pipeline punch too. I think a lot of people when they hear punch think of like the typical like cherry heavy like fruit punch, the like stereotypical fruit punch, but this is like passion fruit, guava, and orange. Oh my god, it's so good.
Hit South Mexico, or it's about to hit South Mexico.
Should have done a triplets video.
I don't know when.
I think that was the hope of JB Money, was to force Eric's hand to defend triplets.
Or if it has already, but disasters happen every day. And it sucks that they happen. Whether it's a hurricane, a monsoon, an earthquake, a tornado, a twister, even though technically I think those are the same thing.
You applied to the Salvation Army.
For those people that are affected by these natural disasters, whether it's
the
Mother
Pacific
saying,
Punch.
hey,
oh my god, that
here.
was like a more traditional
I'm not saying Mother
blend,
Nature's,
but it tasted like really unique.
Nicest thing. But
this tastes like the
all...
pipeline punch tastes like. Have you ever been to like a party where they actually like make punch, and it's not just like the generic like red fruit punch? Like it kind of reminds me of that. It's like a party punch.
These things, even a tsunami too.
It'd be great.
Tsunamis hit in Japan and
with
China
liquor.
and all these other places. Not as much as it used to, but they still hit, and that's what the problem is.
Should I do content with the bell ringers this on these holidays? See if they'll do some videos with me.
And we don't know how to fix it because hurricanes and any natural disaster are just gonna hit, and everyone's gonna try to be prepared, but they're not gonna be prepared for something
working
that
at the
big,
store.
of that magnitude. But my heart goes out to the families and friends of mine that have been affected by any natural disaster over the course of
my
the
hopes
last
and
month
prayers,
or the last
thoughts and prayers
day
go out
or
to
the
these
last
people.
weeks, whatever it
If
is.
any of their surviving relatives know Taylor Swift, I'd like her to come to my
say
party
that,
for
so.
kissing.
That's all I got for you guys today. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it does. It's really, really good. Like, I'm really impressed with that pipeline punch. It's just so, like, it's so expensive. And then on top of that, like, it's got so much shit in it, but it's so good. I would like to be best friends with a few YouTubers. Oh, look at this, my favorite fall content. Every single Friday, I am going to talk about sports. Look at the look on his face. I believe that certain people who are loving and caring, I believe that certain people who are loving and caring, that's the whole title. All right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to take
You've had your bell
walk
rung one
here
time, like in a
today,
fight?
and we're going to have a little fun. I'm going to go get my drink at Starbucks right now. But I was thinking, there was
Damn,
three
bro.
things that really got
No
me
wonder he don't
thinking
leave his
today.
house.
Like, for instance, one thing is that tomorrow is the first day of August.
She has a man. Well, I mean, look at
technically,
this guy, Luna.
It's not going to be...
You think Taylor Swift is going to come to one of Eric McHenry's famous kissing and body shots party and not want to lock lips? Travis will just understand, you know. He's in the presence of an alpha, and he'll have to defer to the alpha.
Autumn, though. It's supposed to... Today it's supposed to be a little bit cooler. It's supposed to be like 76, 77. Tomorrow it's supposed to be getting a little warmer in early 80s. And then by, the middle
Oh, you mean
of
like
next
street
week,
fights? Or I
we're
thought you were
supposed to
talking
be
about
up
like
in
maybe
the
you
80s
were
and the
like
90s
sparring or something.
again.
Like,
But,
I know a lot of people do MMA
that's
type stuff
one of the
now.
things I want to talk to you guys about. But that's not one of the main
Daily
things I want to
Starbucks
talk
drink, yeah.
about. Tomorrow...
Look at this
Saturday.
fucking neighborhood. What? What? Are you guys seeing this? Look at this fucking house, dude. Is this where Tony Danza lives?
I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going
Eric
to
is
happen
another
on
like D-Dog
So
war
I'm gonna
chief
go out
type,
for dinner
able to just do whatever they want
with a friend
content-wise.
of my mom's, and
because
then
of
we're
the,
gonna go see
their
Tommy
family
Cash. Now,
support.
If you don't know who that is, don't worry. not a whole lot of people do. But, yeah. The main
Look at
point
that
today
neighborhood.
is I wanted to talk about friends. And there are so many friends I want to have.
Crazy shit.
On YouTube, whether it's,
and yes, Tony Danza is who I think of when I think of people with
someone
money.
that was in LA, someone that was in Arizona, someone that was in Texas or in Florida, or Idaho.
Still looking to be besties, buddy?
Just a few states. But, yeah.
They call him EMac.
I guess. I just had to pause for a second. But
He's the son of Tony Danza?
So anyways, yeah.
He's the son of that redheaded guy off of Modern Family.
Who I want to be like best friends with.
That's what I was thinking, man. Dude, that's got to be like super pricey houses. He is in California. I do think we have... and I think somebody said in the comment on one of the videos too, but like this isn't just like looking at it from, in my opinion, it's not just like it's like a nice neighborhood. Like this looks like a really nice neighborhood. That one house was like crazy massive. 2 NASA rocket scientists.
Carl, Charles Trippy, a few others. But yeah, it's just a little fun experiment I'm doing today. But not everything works out the way you want it to. I want to be friends with every single YouTuber if I could be, but that's not realistic.
We're your friends now, Eric.
Stuff that happens that's fun
Eric
and crazy
McDanza.
and awesome and whatnot.
Angela.
I went to dog walkers this morning.
I love Tony Danza.
Sorry about this. I need to pause it.
Eric McKissing parties.
Anyways,
That was the dumbest
so
shit,
that's
man.
what the thing is,
Sarah moved in with her
I
mom.
love to watch YouTubers. You guys know that. Even
And
though
went back-
I'm,
she went back to
about
her
a
ex.
month and
How
a half
come?
Behind. It's crazy to think.
Was it a
All this
financial
stuff
or...
happens, but I gotta go. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
He's the son of Martin Shkreli. What do we got here? I feel every sports fan is very angry right now. I can't wait to see what South to West will definitely know what that's about. I was looking through Netflix and they have some good stuff on there. I know everyone has different opinions on everything. All right, it's fall time again. Time for pumpkin drinks and Halloween.
Hello guys. So something I forgot to mention earlier is that tomorrow is also the first. Well, technically, about a couple weeks ago was the first official day of pumpkin spice season at Starbucks and anywhere really, because it technically is fall.
Which one's
And
Sarah?
fall
What's she look
stuff
like?
Heavily relies on
What would you rate her out of 10?
pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice frappuccinos, pumpkin spice this, pumpkin spice that. That's just the main thing that's happening right now.
This guy's walking every day to Starbucks from a $4 million mansion. I'm getting taste test items from the Dollar Tree.
They're a huge hit right now.
Eric really living the
Halloween
fucking
is just
life,
about
man.
a month away, and a lot of stuff happens in that month. Technically we're at the middle to like the end of September, but that's just something I wanted to give you heads up on. So let's pause. But yeah,
He's kind of Ruby coded. The only time he ever leaves is to go get Starbucks. Like Ruby only leaves to go to Starbucks or to Dunkin' or the bodega.
I got my drink, my pumpkin spice frappuccino. Okay.
Yeah, but what does she look like? Have we seen her in a video before? Ooh, Tammy Hull is live. Every single Friday, I'm going to talk about sports.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, South to West is going to love this because Eric went to the extra trouble of putting on a sports-related clothing item for the sports show. That's going the extra mile.
World. So I thought today, on this day, on Fridays, we would do some sort of a sports edition of me, but we're
I
not going to
remember
talk
that.
about professional sports.
He
We're
said,
only
wasn't it titled like, I feel we're getting closer to November with each passing day. Like, no shit.
going to talk about one sport, and that is my alma mater, Folsom High,
Dunkin' Donuts, hell yeah.
plays every Friday, and they're a powerhouse. They were a powerhouse when I went there. But yeah, they played tonight in Roseville, at Wood Creek. It's the Bulldogs versus
No comments.
the Wood Creek Timberwolves, and it starts at 7:30. And
You think a nose pick? What about a
it's
deep
just
finger
it'll be a
sniff?
good time. The Bulldogs are 4-0, and I think Wood
4-0.
Creek's like 3-0 or something. I think they had a
Kinda
bye
rude.
week or something like that. I gotta fix my glasses. There's a little smudge on them, but that's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video wasn't like super long, but
Folsom High School?
I got some work to do on my computer.
Well, yeah, isn't that where
and-
Johnny
and
Cash?
some work to do on some applications,
Put on one of his
and I've got
big
some
concerts?
work to do on my Minecraft game. But I just want to give you guys, the rundown, if you will, of
If
the
you
team
will.
that the high school I went to. The football team is playing tonight. The varsity team is. And tomorrow
Ear
night
pick to
we're
finger
going to be
sniff?
going to Folsom Live.
Nobody finger sniffs like
So
wings,
there might
though,
be
man.
some footage from that. I don't know how much yet, but there will be some footage from it.
He'll breathe in so deep sometimes, and then his eyes will get really big while he does it, like he's powering up from it. He says it's because he's autistic. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know that I find wings to be autistic.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
And I don't think he has a diagnosis. So I'm not saying that I don't think he's never said directly that he has an actual diagnosis. So I'm not questioning actual medical things. I'm saying, like, to me, he doesn't seem autistic, and he's never he's self-diagnosing.
There might be 2 or 3 videos tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see.
I'm a
you
big
guys know
fan
Joe
of French
Kipperell.
vanilla.
Bye-bye.
Man, Tammy Hole, what a character. I believe that certain people who are loving and caring. Can't wait. I've been looking forward to this one.
Good morning, everyone. So, I was
Unfortunately,
thinking
I
about-
don't live near the Hershey Highway, so I can't make it to the Megadeth and Anthrax concert.
what today's video should be. And I realized something last night before I went to bed, even though I'm a little upset. I'm not like angry upset, just upset. But,
No
there's
comments.
no reason to get angry. There's no reason to be upset. There's no reason.
I'm loving this. Look at this. Deserve a second chance, but the terrorists don't deserve a second chance. Okay, look at this guy. The terror deserve a second chance, but the terrorists don't deserve a second chance.
For any of these things to happen, but they do. And
Uh-oh,
the way we
Cicero's
should
back.
handle it is just do what we got to do to the best of our ability.
There he is.
We don't need to get angry at every
He's
single
looking for
little
his
person
brother.
in this world who hates on us or wants to destroy us as individuals.
Oh, he's making biscuits. Oh my gosh.
But it happens, and sometimes
He's like standing
you
up, proper
lose,
making
and
biscuits.
sometimes you win. Now, whatever you do,
Oh,
just
my
make sure you do it in an appropriate and clean manner. You don't go jumping into
He's like, I
a
can hear him
situation you
purring
don't want
from
to
here.
be
Like
in,
he's so happy over there
blocking
making
people
biscuits.
that don't deserve to be blocked, or getting angry
So people have blocked him, and he's upset about it, and he deserves a second chance, but somehow a terrorist doesn't.
over the tiniest of things. There's no need for us to be angry people. I know best of all about being angry because I've been angry so many
To the Mandalay Bay shooting, I think there some video coming up about some kind of news event.
times in my life. And
The Mandalay Bay shooting honestly has an incredible presence in the Boyd, especially with the stuff that we watch. multiple of the people that we watch have commented on it, some of them at length, but Jedi Joy and Jedi Rich are like really into it. They connect it to like UFOs, and
You know,
I've
I
got
don't
it
need this
somewhere. I've got the
anger
clip.
in me. I don't want this anger in me, but sometimes it can get the best of you, and you just have to get rid of it, some facet or another. But yeah, whether it's your team, the team you follow loses, or you don't like a movie, or your friends are mean to you. Maybe they're not your friends, but
Oh boy.
you can't always be relying on other
Always
people
back to
do
separating
things for
them.
you. You have to do things yourself. And sure,
Shout out Joe Shabatoni, who does the same. I wonder if he was inspired by Eric McHenry.
life gets frustrating at times, but that doesn't mean you have to jump down people's throats because you're having a bad day or you're having problems with things. Just realize that there are people out there that have it way worse than you.
Thanks, Eric.
And there are people that have it way better than you.
Dude, don't you hate that shit whenever something bad happens to you and you're like, you just want to be like present in it and like process it, and someone will be like, oh, well, whatever happened to you wasn't a big deal because something far worse happened to somebody else. So like no one can ever like, if there's a single person out there that's worse off than you, like you can't even talk about your problems. Especially coming from a guy who literally does nothing but like talk about his problems.
And sometimes you're just stuck in the middle. You're just trying to figure out how things are gonna work and how things are gonna go. And
Do you think
stuff
I think he
that.
trimmed it up. What do you think?
But I want to let you guys know that I'm not gonna block anyone from now on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or any of these.
So everywhere Eric McHenry goes, he's running into people and having these negative social interactions, and he can't like gather that the common denominator is like wherever he goes, he's having terrible social experiences with people.
Social media sites that I'm on, or Tinder, or any of these things. I believe everyone deserves a chance at doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And it may not come easy. It may.
Or the classic Hassan. He uses that tactic a lot too. If you try to call him out on anything, he'll be like, "Oh well, how can we even talk about these things? Well, there's a genocide going on. Oh, okay. Well, let's just not talk about anything. Let's all live in silence because of something that absolutely none of us have any control over."
It takes some time, but hey, we all gotta learn from our mistakes and grow and be a better person. Sure, people are going to get mad at you. People are going to hate on you. People are going to send you death threats and whatnot. But you got to look past that.
So does this count as another like molting for Eric? Like we're starting fresh. We're going to stop blocking people. JB Money is free to participate again.
Tonight, I'm going back to a place I haven't been to in a very, 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 very long time. Almost 3 months.
Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Nice. I drove past that one time.
3 or 4 years.
Oh no, I drove past the sign telling you where it was at.
But that's besides the point today. I just want to let you guys know that not everything has to, be hate or, blocking people. It's not fair to those people who get blocked, and it's not.
That's
fair
how Jimmy
to
feels
else.
about all those big-titted tarot girls. They keep blocking him, and he doesn't appreciate it.
So, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Did any of you watch any of Jimmy's live that I shared? I thought it was really entertaining. All right, we got another block of videos here. I think we've read these, yeah. I know everyone has lied once in their life, and everyone is weird. So is this going to be a cope? Like, why are you holding me accountable when everyone lies? And here, Eric got cleaned up. I feel documentaries are awesome and you should watch them. And then he's going to tell us which games he's going to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, so I've had it.
What's up, Cody Turbo?
Politics and whatnot. ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not, again, no shade, but is there a person who does worse openings to his videos than Eric McHenry?
So I've had it with politics and whatnot.
Okay, I've had it with politics.
I've had, ladies and gentlemen, so I've had it with
Politics.
and whatnot. Everything we've done up to this point has been awesome, but you know, when we elected this new president or whatever you want to call him, when politics get involved in sports or in football or in basketball or in any sport really, it just makes
like
the
all you have to do is be like, oh shoot, I saw something in the camera that I didn't notice. Let me, and props to him that he doesn't care. But like, I don't know. Maybe that's how many views did this get? 17. So I thought maybe it would get extra views because of the weird opening.
Look bad, and he's shot himself in the foot.
He is a Democrat, he said. I don't know where on the spectrum he falls, but he has said that he's a Democrat. But now he's like wanting, maybe he is a Democrat, but he doesn't want to see the politics in his art.
Way too many times. Eventually he's going to get impeached. I'm not saying that's going to happen now, but there are so many things that are going wrong with, him withdrawing, having the Golden State Warriors.
So someone commented, if he ruins sports, that means you aren't going to watch anymore, right?
The NBA champs come to the White House, strike one.
I like the original Bethadone one, the "Be careful what you wish for" intro. I feel like it's the audio, and like I know she's like really into the effects and stuff, but like those intros are just like it's like just a screwdriver going right into the ear.
Getting involved in football, strike two.
But I support it.
What's next for him?
We can always skip him.
He's probably been on strike 10 by now with all the stuff he's done. I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you guys. You guys know how much I love
during the
my
kneeling,
sports,
during the national anthem
baseball,
thing. Okay.
Football, basketball, hockey, college football, maybe even a little bit of soccer, but he's getting himself into sports way too much. He's making every single person on this planet angry at him.
It's just the audio for me.
Even the Steelers just had enough and didn't want to have anything to do with it. They did not show up to anything that's regarding the national anthem or the football game that they had to play today. It's just, it's terrible, and we need to do something.
Trump's on strike 10 with Eric McHenry in 2017.
We need to fight for our rights as human beings, because when you start taking our favorite pastimes away from us, whether it's NFL that's been around for at least 100 years or longer, take away the opportunity to celebrate a championship at the White House. Take that away. You take away, anything, and everyone's just not going to have anymore. And
is anybody else like weirdly excited to see how Eric processes some of the like big events that are going to unfold over like the next handful of years?
I guarantee you, every single football fan in America has had enough. Every single basketball fan has had enough of this politics taking over sports. We've had it. We're done. We cannot take this crap anymore. I'm so fed up with him. So freaking fed up with him. He is ruining everything we love. And he does not understand what he has done. He's woken up an animal, a beast, a monster in every single football fan. Every single
Trump has opened up a demon inside Eric McHenry.
Basketball fan.
I gotta sneeze.
Every single sports fan out there in the world knows what I'm talking about. He's ruined it. He has destroyed everything we hold dear in sports. He has ruined it. Just by one thing he said yesterday. Technically two things. And I can't explain it to you guys, but he's ruined sports for every single sports fan out there, whether you're a basketball fan, whether you're a football fan, whether you're a basketball fan. He'd probably attack NHL next for all the fighting and violence that goes on in that. But that's what that is. It's just not fair for those people who want to do these things but can't now because of something our commander-in-chief said. I'm done. Rant's over. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. He went from like never talking about politics to like really diving in. Oh boy, maybe he got some, well, no, he didn't get a spike in viewership from it, but he does say the next video is, I know everyone has different opioids on everything. Is this a response, I wonder?
Gentlemen. So, I was thinking about this.
No comments.
So yesterday, I voiced my opinion on something that someone said that was inappropriate, and it was wrong. Now, everyone has their own opinion about everything that's going on in the world, whether it's politics, whether it's sports, whether it's, jobs, whether it's licenses, whether it's, people, individuals, whether it's, video games or social media or myself or, whatever it is. There are people out there who have opinions on every single aspect of life. And sometimes opinions could be wrong, and sometimes opinions can be right. Those opinions that are right are backed by facts and stuff like that. And then there's opinions that are wrong that are not backed by facts. I'm not saying every opinion I have is going to be something that everyone else agrees with. Everyone's going to have their own different opinion from my own. And everyone's just going to have to deal with the opinion that I have. And it's not going to be, all sunshines and rainbows every single day that I have an opinion that differs from your opinion on what's going on in the world outside of this room. I'm not saying we all have to agree with each other or do any of that crap.
I really thought Eric would be on the side of the idea that, or the concept of, that private businesses can dictate what is, for the most part, allowed or disallowed, like, at their events.
But
I thought he would take that route.
Sometimes friends back up your opinions and agree with you sometimes. But other times they don't agree with your opinion. They think it's stupid and idiotic and not appropriate and whatnot.
Well, remember, he got the one comment. He's making this as if there's a huge backlash. It was one person who said, if you don't like the sports now, you're not going to watch them, right?
But, the true friends can voice their opinion on a post I post on Facebook, or a tweet I sent out on Twitter, or
I saw the Furby in Ruby's chat last night,
or some sort of video
I was
that
like,
I make on
OMG,
YouTube.
Furby.
They can put their opinions in the comment section or in the...
What's going on with the Furby, I wonder? Like, how's the Furby, what's going on? How's Furby navigating, 2025 America?
A post or comment section or,
Well, and think the only reason he gives a shit is because it's in something, like, he doesn't care about policies or anything like that. It's just like, he doesn't want to, maybe, I don't know, he just doesn't like, I think he just doesn't want to see any politicians, I guess, involved in sports or whatever.
Making a statement on any social media site, whether
It's
I'm
only because it
wrong or
affects
right
him, I
or
guess, is what
whatever,
I'm saying.
they voice their opinion, just like I voice my opinion every single day. Whether it's here, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Twitter,
Yeah, what's her Melody Cosmic Fox?
or whether it's on Instagram, whether
I
it's,
held that for way too long.
anywhere else in the world. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm not
Oh my god.
the easiest guy to understand. Sometimes it's my mind is like it blows people's minds what's inside my mind. What's my opinion on certain topics.
Oh, Furby's
But
Canadian?
That's all I've got for you guys.
Well,
today.
good for
You
her, I
guys
guess.
Know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Probably easier for her in Canada. Oh my god. It blows people's minds what's inside Eric McHenry's mind.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So I was going through some stuff.
My mind sometimes will just blank out, or I was thinking about when Mel Cosmic Fox, the Furby, was on Raging Tomato, and someone came on as Cis Furby and had this had like the same profile picture. So there was like a debate between the Furby and the Cis Furby. And I completely forgot that I had inhaled the weed, and so I just like my mind blanked on it. I forgot to exhale.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. Now, Netflix is an awesome platform for, movies and TV, and I've been watching today. Hello,
here we
ladies
go.
and gentlemen of the world today. So I was going through some stuff.
The real light,
watching-
very light, but interesting. Why does he do it at the beginning of the
a lot of
videos,
Netflix
though?
lately. I was going through some stuff. I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. Now, Netflix is an awesome platform for, movies and TV and documentaries and all of it. And, I've watched hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of movies, and I shouldn't say hundreds of thousands, but I've watched a lot of movies. I've watched a lot
If he's watched a lot, he's probably seen like 20K, 30K.
of TV
How old is he though?
shows,
30? Yeah, probably like 20K.
Documentaries, new stuff.
If he
horror,
spends most of his time watching them.
action, thrillers. I've watched a lot of things.
Hey, Ember, if Eric McHenry invited you over to Netflix and chill, would you be willing to do some body shots and maybe some kissing? Or no?
Netflix over the last couple
You sometimes
years.
have a hard
and
time understanding
there's
Eric
some
when he
good
talks.
stuff.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
some good stuff on there. Like I watched Beauty and the Beast, the new version that just came out this year, with Emma Watson as Belle and Dan Stevens as the Beast, and
Who's
and
Dan
Gaston
Stevens?
was played by Luke Evans. LaFoe was played by Josh Gad.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that person is.
and,
Dan Stevens.
Ian McClellan was in it as Cogsworth. I think it was Cogsworth. It's just, all kinds of good stuff. They just came out with a new documentary on Lady Gaga.
I can't wait to see that.
There's some good movies and good
She's a
shows
really
that
good
I'm gonna
musician,
start
though.
watching
She
on
is
Netflix
real good on the piano.
now that I've seen all this stuff. I've been watching a lot of movies I've already seen, but I want to start watching new movies that I haven't seen before. Like, for example, there's this What Happened on Monday. That was I wanted to see that. What was another one that I wanted to see? That Reality High, maybe.
I watch a lot of movies, but it's always funny when people like try to like quiz me on trivia. I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember that shit. Like, get serious.
Other than that,
I'm an experiential watcher. Like, I remember way more stuff out of this stuff that we watch than I do like watching movies and stuff. Like, I'm remembering like little details about like the some spaceship in a movie. Like I can remember storylines obviously and stuff like that, but like my mind's just not like trivia oriented like that.
There wasn't a whole lot to...
It's just weird to me that people think that's the marker for like when you're like a film buff, as if you're good at movie trivia.
Look on this list.
That just means you've only seen enough films like that you can still retain all that knowledge.
Death Note, maybe good movie to watch. There's just a bunch of stuff on here.
Eric McHenry reacts to Two Girls, One Cup.
I was watching Penny Dreadful, and I'm working on getting
Dan
that
Stevens was on
all set
Downtown
up.
Abbey.
But I want to watch What Happened to Monday right now. While I'm playing Minecraft in the background, you can see it. But yeah, that's just some stuff I wanted to run around with and see what these movies are.
I want to play that
So
Mad
I'm gonna
World
watch Crossing
song
Point,
over
finish
footage of Eric playing
What Happened to
Minecraft
Monday,
at that
and then
desk in the
move on
dark.
to maybe Death Note, and then maybe get back into watching Penny Dreadful. I gotta start working on watching.
This is okay. So this is a constant, and honestly, it's one of my favorite things about Eric's content and makes it relatable. Eric is constantly aware of the passage of time. Like it's one of the biggest recurring themes, especially in his recent content as he's gotten older. But like, he's always worried about like, oh my God, I have to watch as many horror movies as I can in October, or I think he's genuinely like in his mind, he's just thinking like with each passing day, that's an opportunity lost to watch a movie or a TV show or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I like that recurring theme. Like he's constantly really upset by the passage of time.
Shows that I haven't watched yet, but there's some, and then maybe watch the Lady Gaga documentary.
He's definitely
We'll
stream of
I
consciousness.
gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new video. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
What was his thing? Stay beautiful, dragons. All right, here we go. We got new ones to look at. Oh, look at this one. Oh, here we go. South to west. Here we go. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims' families on this attack. All right, we got to get... Yeah, we got plenty of time. I was going to say, I have to see that one today. I know everyone has lied once in their life, and everyone is weird.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. I thought I'd talk about this because everyone has done it. Whether it's a small town...
A lot of the people that are like featured on my channel have that similar, like, they're really driven by like the, not just the passing of time, but how time to them is constantly also like speeding up. So like not only are you losing time, but like the rate at which you're losing time is growing by the second. I kind of like that like existential dread.
Tiny itty bitty one, or whether it's a massive
one video.
Massive one. But we've all had moments in our lives where we've lied. We've lied about something one way or another. To a friend,
no comments
to a
on this one, and
member,
no description.
A principal, to a vice principal, to a teacher, to a police officer. You know, that last one you probably should not do. But, you know, everyone's done it in some facet or another. And no one gets off the hook that easily. I get that.
That's why it's so, like, a lot of people will talk about how they struggle, like, with what they want to watch, like, and they get locked into, like, a scroll on Netflix or something. But, like, for me, I'm the opposite of that, because my mind is thinking, like, oh, if I saw this, like, art or whatever, if I saw this movie and at some point I was interested enough to put it in my queue, then, like, I'm just going to watch it. Like, I'll watch pretty, well, I mean, obviously, I'll watch pretty much anything. But, like, I don't ever really get stuck in that rut of, like, not knowing what to watch, like, because I'll just watch anything. When it comes to a movie, you know, I'm more discriminate on streams,
allowed to,
obviously.
You know, tell a little white lie.
I think people might have given up for a minute. Like, the content I think it's interesting, but if you're looking for, like, him to crash out or whatever, he's been kind of even keeled aside from the lying,
or tell a huge lie and
the political thing,
not have someone respond with a negative connotation or a negative viewpoint.
I've done that many times. Not lied to a person, but told them a little bit of a fib. And it's not okay to tell them that fib or tell that person that you lied to them or that you didn't want to do something that you that you had to do. But everyone's done it. Everyone's, has done something that they're not proud of.
So is this
And
a
I've done
callback to the
numerous
kissing?
things in my life that I've,
When Eric
haven't been the
okay, help
proudest-
me out with this. See what you think. When Eric McHenry describes doing body shots, is he doing them off like out of a navel, like your safe for work one? Is he doing them off the tits? Is he drinking the wine like out of their or the shot like out of like a chick's ass crack? What's going on? How could you do a body shot off the clam? I guess you probably could if you put in a little effort.
to doing ever in my life. And
That's
you may
disgusting,
not agree
Dave.
with
Did
this
you
video.
document
You
it?
may think I'm just being facetious or a little weird or whatever, but that's also another thing. Everyone's a little weird in their lives. It may not show right away, but everyone lies at least once or twice in their life, and everyone is a little bit weird every day of their lives. So that's it for today's video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
So clearly that is a cope video. It's the idea is he's not that bad of a person. Listen, guys, everybody lies. I feel the documentaries are awesome and you should all watch them. I agree that they're awesome. I don't want to be a tyrant and tell people that they have to watch documentaries, but Eric is not a
Hello,
libertarian.
ladies and gentlemen of the world. So I was watching some stuff on Netflix, and I realized lately that that I'm watching a lot more documentaries lately. What was it? Hot Girls Wanted, the porn industry documentary.
Oh my god. The first thing after he talks about watching a documentary is a fucking Gooner movie.
I watched that a couple weeks ago, or a couple days ago, and then I watched not Taylor, Lady Gaga's documentary 5'2".
Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga's documentary 5'2".
Oh man, over on Twitch where there's like no copyright law, it's just a lawless land. We used to do like watch all kinds of documentaries. We did like an entire week devoted to like Ruby Ridge and Waco and all that kind of stuff, which is what ended up getting me banned for a minute.
And it's just interesting to
You think
see
he's a
all
mega
these
gooner?
documentaries out there in the world. And I did see Vlogumentary, but that was like last year sometime, I think. But there's all of these documentaries out there that are interesting, and if you have not seen them, I highly recommend you see them. Especially Lady Gaga's, because Lady Gaga's documentary was exceptional. It was so good. You guys will need to see it. That's what all I'm going to say about that one. The other one what was it I said that I watched? The porn industry one. That one was kind of weird, but
There's an amazing documentary. It was on Showtime about the 90s porn industry and the HIV breakout epidemic. Crazy documentary, amazing story. It's like partially true crime. It's really, really good. And it's got tons of like footage from not the porn footage, but like the regular parts of the movie, like in between the porn scenes, like where they're like shooting guns and shit like that. It's got a ton of like cheesy porno movie B action stuff in it.
yeah, it's just these documentaries. I might go.
You
watch
feel
a
bad
couple
for
more
people that don't have any
documentaries
food
by the
stamps?
day-
Yeah.
End of today, after I'm done listening to all my music, I'm almost done with it. But yeah, I think documentaries play a huge part in everything that happens around the world, whether it's
I keep seeing that the
celebrities
I mean, courts
documentary,
don't really
whether
mean
it's
anything
about
anymore in the
climate
United
change,
States, but
whether
like
it's
you
about
keep
the
seeing that,
planet.
like, or I do anyway, of like
Those are two different subjects, by the way. I'm talking about Planet Earth,
that federal
the
judge ruled the
documentaries,
funds had to be
and then
released,
you've
but
got
then I
Al
haven't heard anything
Gore's
since then.
documentary about inconvenient truth about climate change and global warming and all that stuff. And then there's probably more documentaries out there that I should check out.
Keep
So if
politics
you guys
out of your
have any
videos, Eric.
recommendations, leave in the comment section down below, and I will read
Somebody recommended a documentary called What the Health. That could be a legitimate recommendation, it looks like.
them. But they have to be on Netflix because I don't know if I
Man, this Champion City
will
chocolate's
have the
catching
time
up with
to
me.
purchase all of the documentaries in the world.
Don't forget, after the Eric McHenry thing ends at our normal time, I'm gonna take like a quick break, and then I'll be back like at 12 my time, Central Time, to do a like a couple hours on You're Only Gonna Get Good Vibes from this channel guy.
But that's just a little piece of what today's going to be about. That's pretty much all that today's going to be about. Sorry, I'm a little. That's pretty. But time to purchase all of the documentaries in the world. But that's just a little piece of what today's going to be about. That's pretty much all that today's going to be about. Sorry.
What a flip. That's just a small part of what you're going to see today. No, actually that's it. That's all you're going to see today.
I'm a little hesitant right now. I don't know why, but I am. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video wasn't like super long, and recent videos have been like really, really long, but documentaries are a great thing to learn things from.
True.
Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you know. Documentaries play a huge part in our lives now. But I'm going to go look for some more on Netflix, and then maybe, I don't know yet. Maybe I'll look for
Netflix does
some,
have a lot of good documentaries.
On DVD.
I don't have Netflix right now, and like I
I won't know that until
I think they definitely
check
have the
some stuff
most.
I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Stay sexy, dragons. I tell you which games I'm going to watch today and tomorrow. Here's the South to West sports segment.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a couple of topics I want to talk about today. The main one being about sports. Because you guys know every single Friday I'm going to be doing sports talk. And this week's no different. So there's a big game tonight. It's my alma mater, Folsom High, versus Granite Bay. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. So that's at 7:30 tonight. There's the Giants.
Oh, man.
My SS Giants. Because I follow them, even though I don't really talk a whole lot about them. They're playing tonight at 7:15. The Cleveland Indians are playing at 4:10 in Cleveland against the Chicago White Sox. Then tomorrow is a whole slew of games. For example, there's Washington versus Oregon State, Ohio State versus Rutgers.
He is very loyal.
Is there any other games?
Do you think he's allowed on the premises?
Yeah, there is. Hang on a second. Golden State versus Denver is their first preseason game. Arizona versus San Jose Sharks tomorrow at 7. So yeah, there's 4 games tomorrow.
Luna, how would
There's
you feel
3
about
games
being
today
part of
that
a
I'm gonna try
streamer
to watch,
house?
or have some sort of thing with? And then the other thing I want to talk about was I want to go see a movie on Thursday, and I have narrowed it down to five movies. There's Kingsman, Mother, American Made, Victorian Abdul, and then there's one other one I can't.
Pass on Victorian Abdul. American Made I thought was interesting with Tom Cruise as like the big coke trafficker back in the day. Mother is a masterpiece. One of my favorite movies.
I remember what it was now. It just came out this weekend. But those are the 4 that I can remember. I want to know what you guys think on
What was the other
on
one?
that, because there's so many movies out now. It's the fall time of the year, and all the fall movies are coming out.
He should have been on Movie Pass at this time. I saw every single movie that ever came out at the theater here on whenever Movie Pass was running around this time.
You know, there's going to be some horror films coming out next month I'm looking forward to. For example, Jigsaw comes out next month. Blade Runner 2049 is coming out next month. Actually,
Yeah, I love Mother. I think it's a great
today,
movie.
but that's not the point of today's video. So I want you to help me pick from those 4 movies.
I did like a free public screening of it, and a lady came back. I was standing in the back of the room, I was just kind of like watching, the movie from the back of the room. And one of the people came back, and I thought they were gonna like ask about refreshments or something, and she was like, are they eating the baby?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're eating the baby." And she just went and sat back down.
There's a 5th one I can't remember right now, but if
Yeah,
I remember,
Jigsaw
I'll
keeps
put it
coming
in the,
up.
Put it in the description. But yeah, those are the 4 movies I'm really looking forward
Victoria
to
and Abdul.
seeing. But I can only choose one on Thursday, so help me decide in the comment section, and I will try to read them because I don't. This new format's screwing everything up, and I don't know how to read comments now. But if I do read your comments, I will see them in the comment section down below. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Stay sexy, dragons. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've unlocked. I explain why I love the month of October, and there is many reasons. Oh my God, can you imagine this guy talking about the Gerald's Game movie? Oh my God. I was starting to plan a trip of all states except Alaska. It's a want. All right, here we go. I went to see Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Poor choice, buddy. Should have went to see Mother. Or American Made.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing today?
Victoria, that's true.
So, I just went and saw Kingsman, The Golden Circle. It is about a secret service agency in England. They come to California. They come to the United States and do what they do best. And
It was weird. They come to California.
They come to California. I've been watching a whole bunch of movies, including this one.
I laid it out for Stevie. He was talking shit in Ruby's chat, and I just straight up told him, I was like, "Look, dude, maybe Adam is faking the seizure. He's a bad actor, but at least he mumbles and doesn't whisper." And he was silenced immediately.
Not all these movies are that great.
And he can't see all the other people. He could kind of like push around because he's a mod, but he can't do anything to me because I'm a moderator too. It's like he can't time me out
This
or
one
anything.
was okay. It wasn't the greatest. But yeah, that's just something.
You were thinking about going live
have
with
to deal
me?
with
You were
our,
going to live with me forever?
stuff and
For
whatnot.
whenever?
Movies can suck.
I was
Movies
thinking
will
about
suck,
going
movies
live with you
will be
like
terrible.
whenever. With
TV
who?
shows will be terrible. Everything you can think of can be terrible, or it can be bad, or it can be
With-
good.
are you
It can be
talking about
whatever you
going
want
live
to
with It's
make
Me?
It to be. But this movie was just
That's a very
strange,
confusing
if you will.
statement.
And I want to let's let you guys know this movie was, not the greatest, but it was okay. It was, and if you want to go see it, I'm not gonna.
She wants to
dog
go
you
live
if
with
you want
me?
To go see it or not?
I don't really go live with anybody.
That's your decision. And the acting was great. You had
I only come up on
Tatum
panel
in
for
there.
the
You
Thorps.
had Halle Berry, Julianne Moore, Colin Firth, a bunch of other people were in it too. Edgerton, the original guy.
I don't really collab,
But yeah, that's just something
except parasocially.
we all have to figure out. Is which movies we like and which movies we don't like. Well, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. I have to charge you guys for a little bit, and then I'll upload this when
Fall's
I'm in,
just a
grocery
vibe for
shopping.
some people, I think. Oh man, that was a
but, yeah,
great
I'll see
one.
you
He did
guys
like
when
an
I'm
evil.
in,
Check this out. He does like an evil mustache villain twirl, but he doesn't have a mustache.
Grocery shopping. But yeah, I'll see you guys.
He was like romantically rubbing his finger across his own top lip. What is going on? And he's like looking right at us. He's like breaking that fourth wall.
Tomorrow with a brand new video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
Yes, you should get King Lee on there. He's on the videos. He should be okay with it, I think. Okay, I'm starting up vlog. Well, he calls it Vlogtober. Is that like a V? Is it Vlog? Is that like a male chastity thing? So he's doing Locktober again, and any of those type of videos. And then we have this one I can't wait for. I'm so excited.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was coming across a thing that I used to do on this channel where every month for I don't remember how many months it was, like 12 or 13 or 14 or something like that. I used to do this thing called daily vlogging. And
I don't know if it's the angle or if it's his hair or what's going on, but like I would think he was like 50 here. Like he just looks very mature here. He looks like an older he looks like an older gentleman.
And there were like, how many months of that was there? Like there was Veda, there was Vlogtober, there's Vlogus, there was Vlogember, Vlogmas.
I'm a big fan of the Amish.
I think it's time that we bring back doing daily videos for one entire month. And that is this entire month. We're going to have vlogs up for you guys every single day in October. From today, Sunday, October 1st.
When your chat's down at the bottom, it's me, and like, you know, the little button that you can press to like send a heart or whatever. It's covering up part of that, and it looked like you said that you were a big fan of Amish butt, and I was like, damn, bro, you have like a real specific, trying to get that those Amish cheeks.
All the way up until Tuesday, October 31st on Halloween Day. And then
no, we can't. I don't really collab
just
Luna.
As well as I think it will, which I know it will. Then we're gonna do it next month, and then once
I only come up on panel for my parasocial friendship with Grace Thorpe.
that one's done and that one's successful, which it will be, we'll do Vlogmas again, and then we'll start doing things again that we haven't done in a very long time, which is daily vlogging. We've been doing that since what, September 4th? It's now October 1st.
I see
so
Amish people all the time
almost a
at
month of consecutive
Aldi.
vlogging. But I think Vlogtober needs to be brought back on this
Amish
channel.
butt. It
used to be on this channel.
I'm trying to get
And
me some of that Amish butt.
It kind of disappeared for a while. And it needs to, happen again. And that's exactly what's going to
They do like to party
take place
during their
this month. For the
Rumspringa,
entire
their
month
little
of
like
October,
party
you guys
time.
are going to see at least one video a
They
day.
like to get
At
loose.
least one. That's what I'm committing to. Every single day in October, one video a day. Maybe two. I'm still working on the details for that, but there's a
Working on the
possibility-
details? What does that mean?
a strong possibility that you're getting at least one a day. There's a high chance.
He just looks so mature
maybe
here. I
even a
don't know
little
what
less than
the
a high
deal is.
chance
He looks
of
like
you
much
getting 2
older
videos
than
a day
normal.
throughout the month of October. But that's for me to figure out.
Who doesn't
on
want
my-
to see the ultimate trad, the Amish, some like Amish trad woman like churning the butter, making the homemade biscuits,
terms on my
making homemade apple
decisions.
cider.
So that's all I'm going to say on this subject.
Brad
So, I
Housebrook.
hope you guys welcome October back.
You
in
don't
with
have a
open
diss
arms,
against anybody.
Even though there hasn't been one on this channel because I deleted those 3 that were in the 4 or 5 that were in the past. But I'm back full time.
Yeah, what are the
Doing
details?
Vlogtober, Vlogember, Vlogmas, Veda, Vlogus. I'm doing them all again. That's what this video is announcing.
I gotta go. My
so
dad's coming
I hope you enjoyed
upstairs.
today's video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
I'm smoking Champion City chocolate. Let's see. Okay, here we go. My thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of this attack in Las Vegas. Don't disappoint me, Eric. I need this one,
Hello,
buddy.
ladies and gentlemen. So I was I heard what happened yesterday at this country music festival that, a lot of people went to. And what I don't understand is why do you have to do something so stupid and so idiotic to take 50 lives and injure 400 people on the Las Vegas Strip? What goes through those people's minds that they have to destroy a family?
He's cutting it straight to the bone.
They can't handle. They either are mentally challenged or they don't know what they're doing, or it's a little bit of both. Look, this just doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you guys can clarify all this stuff that happened yesterday, but right now I'm so conflicted on why. Why would you go and take that many weapons? I don't know how many weapons exactly it was, but there was this one person who destroyed 50 people's families and injured 400 more people on the Las Vegas Strip. I mean,
yeah, he's pretty. He's keeping it together very well. Like you would. He's not doing it in an Eric McHenry coded way.
Been trying to fight against something like this for a long time, and then it happens again. Just last month they had an attack in London on the tube, and now we're having an attack in America at a country music festival on the Las Vegas Strip. 50 people lost their lives.
I gotta remember, I gotta come back for a second stream.
Had to go and destroy that persona, whatever you want to call it. 50 people lost their life because of one individual.
True.
One individual ruined a lot of people's lives and he injured 400 other people that had to be quickly escorted to hospital.
Like, I just think it's fascinating to see how someone like Eric McHenry, an event like that impacts him. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that way about all the people, though. It's why I always try to get clips of everyone that we watch, if they're old enough, like where they were at or how they, like, if they have any memories of 9/11.
And the hospitals are probably going to be overfilled.
This is better though because it's like in the moment. It's immediate.
That happened in Las Vegas, on the Strip. It just doesn't. It boggles my mind that someone would commit such a terrorist act, even though it was one person. There's probably a second person who was involved, or a third.
Well, now wait a
fourth.
minute now.
But killing 50 people and injuring 400 more just because you want.
Like what? How would Vinny? What do you think Vinny would have to say about like something like that?
Wanted to. That makes absolutely no sense.
Or Kinetic Kel.
It hurts me. It really does hurt me to see this type of violence towards innocent people.
He's honestly more empathetic than I expected. I thought he would make it about himself somehow.
Nonetheless, at a festival, I just don't get it. Why take so many lives and injure so many more? What made you in your head think that this was an okay act to do? It's never okay.
Yeah, please
to
respect
kill 50
Luna's
people and injure
relationship.
400 more. And especially in America, we've had so much crime in America over the past, 3 or 4 years. I can't talk about this anymore. This is ridiculous. This is the second time we've had something
His
like
name
this
is
happen in
Hasbrook.
America. Or no,
Not
fourth
Alsner.
time in the last
Hell's
5 years
Alsner.
we've had something this major happen in America. From
Who the fuck is
Boston
Brad Hausner?
to San Bernardino to now to Las Vegas. What's next? Will this ever stop?
No.
And if it doesn't, what are we going to do
to
Nothing.
stop this violence,
Absolutely
this terrorist attack
nothing.
on innocent people. This guy must have been mentally deranged or something, because I don't get it. Those are 50 lives we are not going to get back.
True.
Those are 400 injured people that may not make it to tomorrow. And it scares the crap out of me that something like this happened yesterday. And it's still just, I don't get it. I don't. Help me figure this out, because this doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, this is definitely not what I was expecting. I mean, I'm happy. It's a better, it's better, you know, than I expected. But I am surprised he didn't mention some way of like stronger tying it to himself. No comments on this one either. When will this ever end? I forgot to say the Pulse nightclub and any other attack that's happened in the past 5 years or longer.
Joe, bye-bye. And my heart, my prayers, and everything else goes out to the victims of these families.
Forgot his sausage.
You know, it's just, I'm done. Bye-bye.
I'm done. Bye-bye. Well, there you go. I always find those kind of videos really interesting. He's like, well, I just don't know. I don't understand life anymore. Let me explain why I love the month of October, and there is many reasons.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know you guys are all thinking, what is he going to talk about today? On the 3rd day of October. And I was going through it.
Stop sexually fixating on Brad Housebrook.
At least a little nap that I took from like 1:30-ish till now. But, in the morning, by the way. I was rolling through these ideas in my head. A couple of them came across. Now I know you're all going to think just because I did something like weird yesterday and didn't really talk a whole lot, I was going to talk a whole lot about other things. But I did film a video yesterday that I have on my camera, which I'm not going to upload. I'm going to delete that today. But this month is October. And there's a lot of people that love this month. I know I'm one of them. This month is, you know, I'm not saying I'm a satanist or any of that.
Okay, so this is October 3rd of 2017. So everything we've watched today's been within a couple weeks, give or take.
Stuff. But the reason I love this month is because of one day. One day at the end of this month is what I love about this month. Now, a lot of people are going to call me Satanist. A lot of people are going to call me a weirdo, a creep, all
no
those
comments.
Things. But I'm here to tell you, there's a lot more people out there in this world that love this month just as much as I do.
And then he's got the videos like he's talking about that he doesn't upload at all, but then he also has like the ones that he's uploaded but then deleted.
It's those people that love to be scared, love to be terrified, love to, you know, go to Universal Studios in Hollywood and go to the Universal Studios in Orlando. Which is also called Hollywood, I do believe now. But people like to go to things, parties, haunted houses, you know, Disneyland, Universal Studios, any theme park that's doing this Halloween themed month-long thing. You know, the reason I love this month, I want to be scared. But let's be honest, over the course of, you know, the past, how many years has it been now? 5, 6 years? Nothing's really terrified me. And that may be a good thing, that may be a bad thing.
It's
don't
me
know.
is hearing this go.
But it's just not been the scare factor that I'm
Oh,
expecting.
you'd like to be
Whether it's in
terrified.
movies, whether it's TV shows, you name it. I guarantee you, there's a lot of people that think, those things will scare them, and that's good for them. But
I don't know. I don't know how tall he is.
Hollywood has not proven to
Hard
me.
to tell.
And it's not proven to a lot of people who are horror fanatics, like myself, that just want to be scared a little bit. And you may not agree with what I say. You may think I'm being over dramatic. But this month, this entire month, is about, Halloween. That scare factor. The scarecrows.
You think he's taller than 6 feet? Really? I kind of
crows,
see him as I don't know, maybe it's just his personality. I kind of see him as like a golem type figure.
Zombies, vampires, jigsaw, all of those things are meant to frighten us, but it's just not there for me.
I think the sports thing is a weekly thing. So he's doing it regularly. It's just that since we're watching like all of his content, it seems like, I don't know, I'm just surprised that like we've only gone through 2 weeks of content. But I think he is regular with it. It's just only like a once a week thing on Fridays. Because everybody shits on him when he does it any other time.
And I want it to be there for me. Don't get me wrong. I want it to be there for me. It's just not. And I hope Hollywood or, the horror nights that happen every year in Universal Studios or, Halloween like events in Disneyland and Disney World that go around.
He rates the scare factor.
I hope they are scary. One day I will go to one of those, theme parks or go to a haunted house or go to one of these events that scares the crap out of me, like a corn maze. Something. Just give me something, Hollywood. Give the people what they want.
Oh my God.
In October. Just in October. November's for Thanksgiving, giving thanks to people, your family, your friends, whatever it is. Christmas is about giving gifts to your family members. That sort of thing. And birthdays.
Remember, this is the same guy who was scared to go on the Harry Potter ride.
And all that stuff. But this 1 month, the entire year, October, from the first day until the last day, is about
give the people what they want for 1 month only.
There hasn't been a scare factor for me in many, 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 many moons. And I want it to be there. It's just not. I'm going to let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Stay sexy, dragons. I can't believe that Halloween is 2 days away. All right, where are we at? Oh, this should actually be interesting. If you're not familiar with Gerald's Game, it's kind of a spicy movie on Netflix. It'll be interesting to hear his take on it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was...
Yeah, he was scared of Harry Potter.
I watched a movie.
Somebody made a video about it, pointing out that he was scared to go on that, and he's also scared to go on the Simpsons ride.
On Netflix that I thought was really interesting. It's based on a Stephen King book, just like It is, the movie It with Pennywise the Dancing Clown. But this one's a little different. It's a little bit more dark. It's not as terrifying or anything like that. It's just dark. And that's Gerald's Game. I don't know exactly who was in the movie, but it's a Netflix original movie.
No, I think that was content from like years ago, an old clip.
Based off of Stephen King's book, Gerald's Game.
These are pre-recorded. I mean, these are years old. We're in October of 2017.
It's about a wife and her husband, who has a heart attack. I'm not going to give anything other than that away. You have to go and watch it. That's what the description said.
Rewind for what?
But it was a very interesting film, even though it was it might be a little too dark for some people. This movie was actually pretty damn good, and I don't say that about a lot of movies that are dark like that. And I haven't seen a whole lot of movies that are, as dark as that.
So the movie, in case you don't know, is about a woman that has this crazy sexual encounter, and then she's like handcuffed to. I don't remember if she's handcuffed to the body or she's handcuffed to the bed, but the dude she fucks the night before, she wakes up and he's dead, and I think she's tied. She's like locked to the bed or something.
But it's Stephen King. That's what he does. He makes movies.
No, I was reading the title from like the recommended video.
That are dark or dangerous or weird or creepy or whatever you want to call it. But it's interesting to see that movie come out about 20-ish.
Dude's making a 4-minute video and he can't keep from yawning in it. Provo would not approve.
29-ish to to 30-ish days out from Halloween. Now there's gonna be a lot of more horror films I'm gonna be watching on Netflix. I'm gonna, but that's not the whole point of today's video. Today is the 4th day of October. There is, there's not that many days till Christmas. Christmas is right around the corner. Now, there's a couple presents that I was running through that I would like to get for Christmas, or even for my birthday. For example, I would love to go back down to, Disneyland and go on all of the rides. And I do literally mean all of the rides in both California Adventures and in Disneyland. And then maybe go to San Diego Comic-Con. Those are the two main trips that I want to do in 2018. Those are the two main ones. Well, and that go to VidCon, but VidCon and Disneyland might coincide with each other. I'm not sure yet what that's happening at. But, there's so many adventures I want to go on in next year. And I've explained it last month, just a tiny bit. There's some stuff on Amazon I'd like to get. There's some stuff on iTunes I'd like to get. There's some stuff other places I'd like to get as well. But, those are the two main trips that I have planned, or that I want to go
Yes,
do.
He's terrified of the Harry Potter ride and the Simpsons ride.
Next year. There's a couple events that are happening next year. For example, my 29th birthday. I want to do something awesome for that. And I want to do something awesome for my reunion. I want to go to my reunion, first of all. My 10-year high school reunion next year. We don't really have a date or any of that stuff yet, but I'm sure it's going to happen very, very... They're going to have a date. And they're gonna have
I'm sure they're going to invite you, buddy.
But that's all I wanted to tell you guys about today. So I will see you guys tomorrow with our brand new video. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
So today we're going to Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm going to experience Harry Potter Land for the first time. I'm going to experience the Simpsons ride for the first time. I know I should have already been on these rides before, but I think I was a little too scared to do them before. I don't have any disorders and I'm not disabled. So I'm going to experience Harry Potter Land for the first time. And I'm not disabled. So
Have we almost anyone yet? No, this week anyway. Thank you, Lord. Haven't seen a dragon, have you?
Oh my god.
Look out!
Be free to return to Hogwarts anytime. You know,
I think I was a little too scared to do them before. I'm going to experience The Simpsons ride for the first time. It's The Simpsons ride for the first time.
It's The Simpsons ride for the first time.
and I'm not disabled. So
Oh my god.
You guys haven't seen a giant steel ball, have you?
The kiddie ride. Well, at least we're safe.
Backs to differ.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you grow up?
But so basically, okay, we're not going to do that. So basically, and also another thing that's happening today. I know this video is like really, all over the place. Today's my 1,500th day of consecutive daily vlogging, which means that
Nobody cares.
I love this video.
Nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
the other thing that's true is I stuck my head in a toilet bowl in high school for a candy bar.
That's from Spicy Pickle. We've watched that before, but it's so funny. I like watching it. All right, I was starting to plan a trip of all states except Alaska. It's a want.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I was talking to some friends about some stuff that I was planning to do, like, in my 40s and stuff. That's still a ways away, but I was thinking about, like,
I gotta go
doing
take a Sudafed. I'll be right back.
around the United States, like, going up and down, possibly going to Southern California and then working my way up California and then going up to Seattle and then Portland and then working my way down from there and then just going up again, down. And then from New York, I want to go down to Orlando, and then from Orlando we'd take a plane back to or I don't know, maybe take a train. I don't know exactly what this it is or how I'm going to do it, but job is first. That's first. I already know that. That's a need. And getting my license, that's a need. But I really do want to, go on an adventure with my friends from either from college or from high school or something. Just do a little fun little tour of the United States. I've been to a couple of states in the United States. I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Arizona, Washington D.C., Ohio, Indiana, Florida. I've probably been to Wyoming. I've been to a lot of places, but there's some states that I've not been to. Florida. I've probably been to Wyoming. I've been to a lot of places, but there's some states that I've not been to, like Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, North and South Carolina, West Virginia, Texas, Vermont, Maine, Delaware.
Sorry. Do you think Eric's parents are wealthy to the point that they could, like Eric could in theory, hang out with Bill Clinton if he ever visits Arkansas?
Where all these states that I have been to, I want to experience and see what they're all about. That's something
I've probably been to Wyoming.
Tell you guys about is once that I have for the future. It may not be 1 year from now, 2 years, 5 years. It could possibly be 10 years down the road. Who knows right now? I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with my life. So that's all I've got for you guys today. This was just a short video.
How do you feel about the baseball hat
that's
look?
just what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, bye-bye.
I think it kind of gives him a more youthful overall look. I've collected a lot of things over the years. I make my predictions for the he makes baseball predictions. It's going to be difficult to have look at his face in this one. It's going to be difficult to keep coming up with topics for these videos. I love the concepts of weddings and being able to go to them. I want to tell you all there are some who've helped me on this journey of vlogging. And I am still learning. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Eric went to junior college, yeah.
So I have to do this little bit of a gentleman. So I have to do this little bit of a backup video, if you will, because my internet is acting weird over there. It's acting weird over here too, but you know, I thought it was.
Is that why you think he's tall? Because he's bent over the
today?
desk.
That video that I had already filmed and is ready to be uploaded hasn't quite finished. Then I thought about it because there's a
Little
collection
bigot,
of movies
little bigot.
I have, a collection of cool movies too.
What an awkward opening, little
For
bigot.
example, I have every single Emma Stone movie. I have like 6 of the Avengers or the Marvel films.
So he likes the Marvel movies a lot.
I collect a lot of things, whether it's movies,
Not super surprised.
toy or Funko.
Oh boy.
Not Funko toys, or books, or
Here's the on the bed content people have been waiting for.
TV shows. I collect a lot of things in this lifetime, and it's just cool to see all of the stuff that I've collected over the years. And some of it's gathering dust because I haven't looked at it or done stuff with it in a very long time. But maybe I'll start watching the Harry Potter films again. Maybe I'll start watching
Remember we saw his stack of movies he was watching that one time, and it was like Lord of the Rings, Hunger Games, Harry Potter.
Marvel films I have.
Very Doug,
and,
lock coated.
start going through some movies that I haven't watched in a while.
Yeah, he's like
and
twirling
going
his
through
feet
some
behind
TV
him.
shows that I haven't watched in a while. Hopefully that starts rolling and we can get that Sports Friday video out for you guys today.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what's going on with that, but hopefully it'll start working.
Who's he looking for?
Moving, but I just want to talk about the collection of stuff I have. From books to TV shows to movies. The TV show I have right now is I've all 6 seasons of Game of Thrones on DVD, and I have 2 seasons of Big Bang Theory on DVD.
Oh man, he's got Big Bang Theory
on my iTunes. So yeah, there's that. And then there's a bunch of YouTuber books I've collected over the
YouTuber
course of a year
books?
and a half. And there's, I still have all 7 of the Harry Potter books. I have all 5 of the Game of Thrones books. I have Heroes season 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5 maybe. I haven't looked at all of my collection of stuff. I have a collection of pop figurines that you guys have seen before. So it's just a collection of everything in this room.
Yeah, his dad is not like John Slugga, who will narrate an unboxing video for some reason.
That's all I got for you guys. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, here we go. The big sports video. I make my predictions for the NLCS, ALCS, World Series in 2017, and talk about football as well, all in 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So, that today is Sports Friday. It always has been and always will be.
This is a really high quality video.
There's a couple of games that always has been and always will be. So, today is Sports Friday. It always has been and always will be. So, there's a couple of games I wanted to talk about today that are going to be very interesting this weekend. Starting with today's football game. Scratch that. Starting with the baseball games that are going on today. So you got Boston Red Sox versus the Houston Astros, which is happening right now. Houston's leading 2-1 in the second or third inning.
I don't think it is
Cleveland's
anymore.
playing New York later today. Dodgers are playing Arizona later tonight, and Nationals and Cubs are starting their series tonight as well. I'm going to tell you who I'm rooting for in each game. Even though technically I'm a Red Sox fan, I don't really administer that out to the world.
That's got to be a new sentence, right?
The Astros are just administer that. I don't really, even though technically I'm a Red Sox fan, I don't really administer that out to the world.
Sure.
The Astros are just too powerful right now for anyone, except for maybe Cleveland, which that brings me to my point. Cleveland, I feel like, is going to beat the Yankees. That's my
Cleveland.
opinion. Now, on the other side, the National League, I think it's going to come down to Arizona and the Nationals, and it's going to come down to Cleveland and Washington in the
Luna was going to go to
in the
Cleveland.
World Series this year. But that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Now,
Well, he doesn't administer it out into the world, south to west.
my alma mater is playing tonight. It's by the way, Cleveland's leading their series 1-0, and Houston's leading their series 1-0. My alma mater is playing tonight. They are 5-0.
Administer that out into the world.
No, 6-0. And the team they're playing is 4-2, and it's Del Oro out of Loomis. But and then also tonight,
He was completely wrong.
or tomorrow, there's two games that I'm really looking forward to watching, and that is it's going to be Ohio State versus Maryland. Ohio State is 4-1, and I think Maryland's like 3-2 or something like that. Or 3-1, something along those lines.
How long has that
And
bottle
then,
of wine been back there?
Washington's playing Cal. Washington Huskies are 5-0, and Cal is 3-2. That much I do know. Hopefully, we can get both those teams win big, and they move up a little bit. And then on Sunday, it's going to be the Niners, who are 0-4, my team, versus the Colts, which are 1-3. So, that's probably not going to be a very good game. But yeah, those are just all the sports rundown of
I didn't
every
care
team
for
that I'm
Sports
following,
Friday. I'm just going to
and
say it. I thought it was a
hopefully they
weak
all
episode.
win and move up in the
What's he
world
looking at?
of sports. So that's all I got for you guys today. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, here we go. I realized from time to time it's going to be difficult to have ideas for videos. Very true.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, what is it? Today's the 7th day of October, which means that Halloween... No, I'm not going to go down that road.
I'm not gonna go down that road.
I don't know what to talk to you guys about today because I've pretty much exhausted everything I could think of this week alone. Whether it's, movies, collections, TV shows, sports. I've exhausted it all. And I've done a lot of things this week to start getting prepped for something that's happening 6 months down the road. Because my this week, getting prepped for something that's today. I'll be 28 and a half. I know a lot of you are thinking, why would you care about your half birthday after your 17th and a half birthday? But, I'm not getting any younger. Let's just be real. Let's have a real talk here. I'm not getting any younger.
See, here is his fixation on the passage of time.
Half birthday after your 17th and a half birthday.
The Milton twins. Hell yeah.
I'm not getting any younger. Let's just be real. Let's have a real talk here.
Yes.
I'm not getting any younger. Matter of fact, I'm getting older every day.
Yes.
And everyone gets older every day. And it sucks to get older every day. I don't expect you guys to understand what, 28 and a half is or 29 years old is.
28 and a half?
I haven't reached that age yet. I've been on this earth for a long, long, long time. We're getting closer and closer to 30 years living on this earth. And each day, it gets a little tougher to do some things. Like, for example, this. It's really hard to, wake up every morning and, figure out ideas for
That's what I was going to say. When do you when is the cutoff, do you think, normally for half birthdays?
Fridays are always going to be sports talk.
There wasn't really a thing when I was a kid.
Or another, whether it's me talking about my alma mater, whether it's talking about this team right here, whether it's talking about Washington, whether it's talking about...
I love when the Boyd people talk about mortality. It's always good content.
The 49ers or any team. That's always going to be a staple on this channel for years to come. But it's like Monday through Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. It gets a little bit foggy on what I should talk about. And a lot of people.
He's exhausted all of his
would tell
topics.
You the same thing. It's just
why doesn't he simply do what Savvy does and just repeat the same? Go back to the beginning of the list and run down the same ones again.
You don't know how to talk about it or any of that stuff. But with that being said,
you
I'm
just
gonna let
celebrated
you guys go
your
today.
birthday.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
Walking Dead starting again. Okay, this is interesting. I don't understand what is happening today in this house. It's weird. I wish you all a happy 3rd or 4th sports talk. So we got another one of those. All right. I love the concepts. Yeah, I said that right. I love the concepts of weddings and being able to go to them.
Good early morning to all today. So,
yeah, got Jedi Rich looking out over the mountain, and he's like, and then one day, man, it's like you open your eyes, man, and it's like you're an old guy in the desert, dude. And it's just like, man.
Yesterday,
I love mortality
A
content.
friend of mine I've known since birth got engaged to a female. And then another friend of mine, which is his brother, got engaged to another female last year, I think. And I love weddings. I don't know if I've told you this before, but I love the idea of going to a wedding, talking to people you don't really know, or talking to people you do know. Like if it's a family member's wedding or if it's a friend's wedding. I just love the idea, the concept of weddings. I want to get married someday. You guys all know that. To
I think
a female.
The cat, yeah, look, the cat's staring at me.
I don't know when that'll happen just yet, but I do want that
Getting engaged to a female is a great thing, maybe.
Is that I want to
Was
get
it for
married
Ben
and
Thorpe?
have all my family to be there. That can be there, and I want as many friends as I can get to come. That's just something I've been rolling around my head. I love to go to more weddings. I've only been to like a handful of weddings, maybe like
Why
6
did he
or
feel the
7
need
or
to even
8
tell us that part?
weddings in my lifetime, and I'm 28 and a half almost. And I just want to experience all of these things that I haven't experienced in a while. The last wedding I went to was back in May. Before that was 2015. I want to go to my friends' weddings.
Is he e-begging for wedding invites from his friend?
If you've known a friend who's for your entire life, whether it's since birth.
Speaking of which, I think we might watch so B Stevie, the guy who does some of that Black Pill content and the cigarette reviews, he did a live where he went to kind of like some kind of a party, and I thought like we've got to deep dive that video and like watch B Stevie socialize.
Even though technically we didn't really know each other at birth,
he knows the video of himself at the gay bars out there.
They just got engaged.
I got way too.
But the reality of that happening is probably 10 to 15% right now. But hey, I'm not trying to be pushy. I'm not trying to say that it's gonna happen right away. But I'd love to go to more weddings, whether it's a family member's wedding, whether it's a friend's wedding, whether it's
how bizarre,
someone that's a high school's wedding, or that you don't know as a
panhandling
friend,
for wedding invites,
or
Eric?
A complete stranger, or you have some sort of.
Let me know in the comments if I can come to your wedding. Oh, here we go. Do you like the idea of baseball hats and the concept of wearing them backwards? Also, would you ever go to a gay wedding, even if it was your own? Oh my God, Donut Mom.
Connection with that person.
Yeah, but I gotta come back for a second stream.
And you can't because it's just harder. Because it's just harder. Because it's just harder. And then because they have to, go through all the process of, figuring out food, music, guest lists,
seating arrangements.
The list goes on and on and on of how difficult weddings are. I've never experienced it yet because I don't have a girlfriend right now. But someday I will have a girlfriend, and someday I will get engaged, and someday I will get married.
No,
and someday
I really
will
don't
have
think
to
so.
do the guest list from my side, and her side as well. That's just what I like to do. I like to imagine things, that not a lot of people can imagine. But
he needs to wife up a
that's just
304.
something I'm working on.
Like
it's not going to come easy. I get that. But I still want to be considered to be invited to a friend's wedding that he's marrying a female or whatever it is. But, that's just me. I want to know you guys' opinion.
Do you think he's isolated like by choice or just by nature of his situation with his parents or whatever?
Opinion. In the comment section down below. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
That's not really I don't really do I can appreciate the loop of the finger sniffing though, but I don't want to make just a video of it. I want to tell you there are some who helped me on this journey of vlogging.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So,
Ruby Spacek.
I'm just getting over a sickness or something because my nose has been running and I've been sneezing a lot. But
relatable.
I was watching a video yesterday on YouTube, and it made me realize something. And I haven't realized this since he left. But
well, there's a difference between like if you just got to scratch your nose or something and doing like an almost like 1930s railroad villain like slow mustache wipe while you're like clearly like sniffing it up. Like, that's a little over the top.
YouTuber leaves for a year or forever, it gets to you. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I
loved
forgot
his
about
family. I still love his
parasocial
family.
relationships.
Like, they were my own family. Like, he's my brother, to be honest with you. This man, you know, he helped me come into the vlogging world.
Oh, boy.
When I started
Who's
watching
this,
his
Markiplier?
videos, you know, 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago now, he inspired me. I know I've said this before, but this man inspired me to get into vlogging. Him and another man, who I also consider brother. You know, these two people are the reason that vlogging exists to me. You know, there's other people in the world that, you know, could tell you there's a bajillion other vloggers out there that's helped them started to get into the vlogging game. But these two guys and their families helped me get into this vlogging world. And that's Shay Carl.
Did he say and their
Charles
families?
Trippy.
What does that mean?
I've told you guys this before many, many, many times. But when Shay left, it felt like a piece of my heart just like broke off. And it just like completely disappeared.
Shane Dawson?
It's been 7 months now. No. Since February. And we're in 10. So about 8 months since
7
he
months, Ruby.
decided that they needed to take a little break from YouTube. And then I saw a video from Colette that really inspired me to talk about this because I missed them on YouTube. Inspired me to talk about
Like, what
this
even is he...
because
What's he even
that
doing
really
here?
inspired me to talk about this because I miss them on YouTube. I miss Shay. I miss, you know, Avia, Gavin, Daxton, Brock.
These are just streamers, right?
Emmy. I miss
Like, that
all
don't
of
know
them.
him and he doesn't know them?
They were like a family to me. They were the reason I, you know, got up in the morning and made videos for you guys every single day. And
Although I do think we all
when they
consider
come back,
King Lee
if
to
they
be our
come
brother.
back, fully, I want to see what they do because their inspiration has been
What is
so
he doing?
overwhelming, so overpowering to get into this world of, you know, making videos every single day. And sometimes it's tough. He has even said it before that, you know, vlogging is tough for him. That's why, yes, he's taking
Grace
this
Thorpe
break,
coded.
if you will, or taking this hiatus, if you will. Hopefully someday he'll come back and I can start watching him again. But I am still watching Charles. Charles is an awesome vlogger. And he does everything he needs to do.
Who's
in his vlog.
Charles?
Like, he just, about a month ago, he just got back from a trip to all over the United States. That's why I kind of want to do a trip myself with some friends of mine, you know.
He sounds very normal at 1.5 to 2 speed.
From Oregon up to, like, from Oregon to Washington, then up and down the United States. But in a couple of years, 2, 3 years, 4 years down the road,
Eric
I want to
McHenry
go
should
from,
do an interview
you know,
with me.
the bottom of California all the way to the top of California. Not do a big hiking trip like in the, you know, the Redwood Forest, the Redwood National Park, the Sequoia National Park.
I think he does see
No
them
big
as
hikes.
his equal, yeah.
Just, you know, go to see the sights in every city.
I think Grace would find him to be boring because he doesn't really... Grace is very... She's into, like, drama content and, like, IP2 type stuff. Eric's probably too, like, boring for her.
From, you know, San Diego all the way up to Eureka, you know?
Sure.
Those are the things that I want to do. And that's what Charles did last month in August. Technically, it's, you know, 2 months, but that's just something I've been watching his videos for a very long time. Him and Shay,
Yeah,
I've been
Joe does
watching
a good
since I
job. Joe's the
started
king of the
YouTube.
kick
That's
era,
why
for sure.
That's why I made videos, to be honest with you. Shay and Charles and their families.
Shay Charles.
Everything they've done, you know, for the
I
past
thought his name was
5
Ray
years,
Charles.
I've had it down on the lock. I've watched every single video of theirs. And I know they've been on YouTube for, 9,
We've watched every single video of Eric McHenry so far.
10 plus years. But I'm closing in on 6 myself. 6 years on YouTube. Even though the video count isn't, all there, I still have been on YouTube for 6 years. This coming in February 12th, 2018, it'll be 6 years since I created my channel. And on March 5th is when I uploaded my first video. I don't know if that video is still up.
Well, he is in
I might have
California.
deleted
He
that
could
one, but
come to their content
if it is
house.
still up, go watch it and see the progression I've made from March 5th, 2012 to till October 9th, 2000.
I think Grace is a good
17.
storyteller. I just don't really connect with this type of stuff, like and Ruby's doing the same kind of content too. It just seems all like watching like a reality show instead of like enhanced reality.
And I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving in Canada.
Yeah, Eric's
if
in
I have any
California.
Canadian fans watching, and if you don't like Columbus Day, don't bash me for saying Happy Columbus Day either. But I'm gonna let you guys go.
Eric's not going to put up with any of that woke bullshit about Columbus Day. He's going to say it loud and proud.
I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video.
Let's see if anybody bashed him for it. No. Dang.
You guys want to jump up?
I thought maybe somebody would get him in the comments over that. I am still learning new things as a vlogger on YouTube. So to recap though, he wanted to tell about some people who helped him on his journey, and it was like 2 people that he had never met and who have no idea who he is that he considers to be a brother. Shay Charles, whoever that is. And Shane Dawson.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So, last night I was
We're
thinking
worst.
about, ladies and gentlemen,
Always the worst opening.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the world today. So,
Grace
last
is
night I
so
was
not
thinking
enhancement
about
talent. Get serious.
this, and I was wondering, what should I talk about today? And then it hit me, like, right as I was about to head to bed, that there are so many lessons, there are so many things that I have yet to learn in this vlogging game.
This vlogging game?
I talked a little bit about why I missed the people I missed yesterday. And the people that changed the game. But, there's so many things that I have yet to learn in my, 6-ish years of being on YouTube. And that is, not everything is going to be easy. I get that.
I'm in tears
And
over
not
this one.
everything
It's
is
so
gonna be handed to
ridiculous.
me on a silver platter. I get that.
If this is what he's leaving
but
up,
there
what
are
is he
some things
deleting?
I'm still learning in this game. For example, like how
all right,
how long
Ember.
I can do this for before it gets a little old. Still learning on that. Still learning on how to do things without having people help me out. Still working on that. There's still other things that, that I don't really talk about a whole lot that I'm still working on. I'm still learning. I'm still getting lessons every day from watching, other vloggers on YouTube. And learning from mistakes that they've made. And learning from, everything that is there on the internet. I have a really bad nose. I just realized that looking at the camera. And I have bags under my eyes, which tells you a lot because I don't really have bags under my eyes. And I've been watching a lot of things lately. Oh my god. That bag is really bad. The other one's not as bad, but it's still there. But enough about that. This video was
I'm
just
sorry,
to
I
tell
had
you
to
that
I had
I'm
to compose
still-
myself.
but-
We got to go back a minute here.
And I don't really and I have bags under my eyes. There. Learning from, everything that is there on the internet. I have a really bad nose. I just realized that looking at the camera. And I have bags under my eyes, which tells you a lot because I don't really have bags under my eyes. And I've been watching a lot of things lately. Oh my god. That bag
Like
is really
it's I'm glad he left it up because it's like it's such still like existential like human content, like he's noticing like these things about himself, seeing himself in the camera, but he still like kept it in the video and posted it.
The other one's not as bad, but it's still there. But
Yeah, exactly.
enough
Very
about that.
self-reflective.
This video was just to tell you that I'm
Oh
still
my gosh.
growing and evolving and learning as a vlogger on YouTube. It may not seem like I'm learning anything, but I am. So that's basically all I've got for you guys today. So I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, that was absolutely fantastic. I know a few superstitious people in my life. This month doesn't need it. Oh no, south to west. Here we go. I explain why Sports Talk is taking a break and we have 2 months left. 2 weeks until Halloween, so we must have really skipped we must skip a big part in here somewhere. Oh no, never mind. Time isn't moving fast, it's moving slow for us because we're still in October. I forget all this happens over like the volume of content. I always think it's going to be like months later, and instead it's like days later.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I was looking at my calendar and I realized today is the 11th day of October.
Yeah,
Which
all of this is
means-
like, we're not even a month. Everything over the whole course of today hasn't even been a month yet.
To me, I was looking at my countdown clock as well.
Oh, look at that.
There's
I like
only
that.
11 days
That look on
left
his hair.
until season 8 of The Walking Dead. And this season of The Walking Dead could very well be the very best season that they've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
In the 8 seasons they've been
doing
doing
body
this.
shots.
Season 1 was great. Don't get me wrong. All the other seasons were,
Maybe he
from
would.
season
Maybe he
1
would
to
come to
season
life
4
if there
were,
was a
okay.
body shot to be
Were the
done. Who
greatest.
knows? I feel like he'd
But,
be real
season
scared
5,
though,
Season 6,
or like
and season
nervous.
7 were kind of taking a little bit of a nosedive. Season 7 brought it back up a little bit, but not too much. Hopefully season 8 will, change things so much.
Well, he's being honest at least, because it
Change
did
things so
definitely
much
fall off.
that everyone will start enjoying watching it again, because a lot of people stopped watching it because it wasn't, the greatest of things to be watching recently. But,
This time this is
hopefully
like
things
when
will
Dalmatian
start
first met
looking
up with the
up again on
Thorpes.
the
Remember he
show.
kept fixing his hair?
That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. 11 days. That's not that far away. October 22nd is going to be here before we know it. And another thing that's coming up that everyone's going to be watching, like, immediately.
Yeah, he looks more
and
rugged
finishing
here. He has like
immediately
he looks more mature
is
with some
Stranger
stubble.
Things Season 2. Stranger Things Season 2 premieres on October 26th. And I'm going to be binge watching the hell out of it.
Oh wow.
But I have to start binge watching Walking Dead. But
See?
before I get to that, I want to watch the Poltergeist.
No way.
Movies. I have
A phone call?
both of them. But I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. 11 days.
See, he's always like, I've got to start binging. I've got to start binging. He thinks about like consuming like massive amounts of content. Maybe that's why I can relate to him. I don't understand what is happening today in this house. It's weird. Here we go. Look at this interesting. Like the difference here is interesting. I'm assuming it's the same day though. landline.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Eric
I'm not
McBenging.
feeling all that well today. It's just been a weird freaking day all day today.
I've got to binge Eric
I went
McHenry
to
once a
sleep,
week.
what was it, like 3 in the morning? I wake up about an hour and a half, 2 hours later. Alarms go off in our house. The fire alarms. Then I tried going back to bed about 7:15. About an hour and a half later again, the damn things go off again.
Damn things.
It's just been a weird, eerie day today. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. It's just been a weird, crappy.
No, pretty smooth
uneventful
open
day.
that time.
And I'm tired, and it's just been. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's just this day has been the weirdest day ever in my entire life. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix things. And it's like almost 2:00 in the afternoon, and I'm just.
I don't know how to
up.
fix things.
And
really putting it out there.
Just because these damn alarms went off it.
See, now his hair looks nice like that. That's his best possible look, I think, with that type of hair.
10:15. It's just not been a good day. It's been sucky.
He looks like a chiropractor that just came off a
eaten
bender or
food
something.
Today. It sounds like I'm complaining, but it's just been so damn strange. This has been probably the strangest day I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen quite a few strange things in my life, trust me, on that end. But this has to be one of the strangest, weirdest, uneventful, crazy, whatever
Uneventful?
you
What?
want to call it day. It has to be one of the strangest, weirdest, uneventful, crazy, whatever you want to call it days. And I'm just trying to grasp my my body and soul around what's happened this last
What?
5 body and soul. I'm just trying, whatever you want to call it, days. And I'm just trying to grasp my my body and soul around what's happened this last
God.
5 to 6 hours of today.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I don't know what else to tell you guys today. That's all I'm gonna go with today.
I'm just trying to wrap my body and soul around what's happened
see you guys
today.
tomorrow. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
My God. I wish you all a happy 3rd or 4th sports talk since I have returned to doing them. And of course, we know that in a couple videos, he explains why sports talk is taking a break.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Excuse me. Good afternoon, everybody. So here's how things are going. Tonight, the Bulldogs are playing Nevada Union at 7:30 at Folsom High. They don't have an official scorer for that game because the guy that usually does it is at a wedding in Ohio and doing something else in Ohio. I can't remember what he said. Washington's playing Arizona State tomorrow. Ohio State, who are they playing? They're playing someone. Of course they are. They're playing Nebraska, that's who it was. And then San Jose.
Okay, guys, what if I reach out to Eric
doesn't play
and I
until
say, hey, listen, let's bring
Sunday?
back sports talk.
And
Me
then
and Eric
and then,
McHenry will do a sports talk on Fridays.
The Golden State Warriors are playing the Sacramento Kings tonight at 7:30. So there's probably about 2 things I'm gonna have to figure out.
It's just like
how
it's a
to do.
3-minute video once a week,
I
dude.
don't know what time Washington's playing tomorrow, and I don't know what time Ohio State is playing tomorrow.
Look at his dead eyes. Oh
Hopefully
my God.
something good will happen in the top 5 of the AP poll.
Oh, man.
And Washington will move up a little bit.
Iceman.
They move up a
Eric
spot.
McHenry.
That's depending on, if if Penn State or
Yes,
Georgia
to doing
loses,
the Eric McHenry show.
one of those two teams maybe will move up. I really don't know right now.
I'm really high. I
Ohio
shouldn't be
State may
making
move
videos
up,
to put online,
depending
but
on what
I'll try to
happens
remember to
between
make
the
one.
6th and 8th spots.
I say
Today,
that I shouldn't be
tomorrow.
making videos for the internet. I'm fucking
what
live
else?
on the internet when I say
I
that.
think that's it for sports talk this week. There's not a whole lot, going on in the sports world.
I know Kinetic Kel has erased her history now too.
I'm not really that
Another
happy about
what did
what
Joe
our picks
Shabatoni call
did.
me? The Grim Reaper of
I
the
picked,
Boyd.
Houston to face Cleveland. Houston's facing New York. And on the other side, I picked Washington to be facing Arizona. That is not happening at all.
See, this
It's
is why he ended
Dodgers
up shutting
versus
down
the
Sports
Cubs.
Talk because of all this. It's just a
So
poop
only
emoji
one
saying
of
hi.
my 4 teams I picked.
He
to
was
go
tired of the criticism
onto
from
the
the
championship
viewers.
series actually went on to the championship series. So I might have to repick it. I know it sounds a little crazy, but I want Houston to face Chicago in the championship.
He seems
in the
together
World
here. He
Series this
seems
year.
in a much better place than
I
he
know
was
a
in
lot
the
of
last video.
Dodgers fans are gonna hate me for that, and I know a lot of New York fans are gonna hate me for that, but I feel like Houston deserves it more than
Very little
any other
happening in the
team
wide world of sports.
right now. Because Houston got hit with the hurricane.
Does Eric do lives? I think he
Hurricane
has before,
Harvey,
but I don't know if he does them
and,
recently or not.
New York.
If he
has
does, I don't get
27
notified
titles.
for him.
Really, Dodgers have like 7 or 8.
I got a
They
notification
don't need another one.
instantly when
Chicago
Jimmy went
won
live.
last year. They don't
the
need
other
to
day.
go. They don't need to win it this year. So
I would think probably he's.
hopefully my picks come.
I don't think he would
true.
do well in that in a live environment.
I just want to see a Houston versus Chicago World Series. That's all I'm saying. But you guys all know my other picks. I want Washington to win the Washington Huskies out of Washington State and Seattle. Ohio State, I want them to win. San Jose, I want them to win, and hopefully tonight.
I don't know if it was
State
you guys,
wins,
but I did
so.
see that Jimmy ended up with quite a few likes on that video. I know that'll really make him happy.
I'll see you guys tomorrow with the brand new video.
Although he'll
guys
still
know the
say
drill.
it's
Keep
a
it real.
satanic
Bye-bye.
lie. But on the inside, he'll be happy to see that he got a bunch of likes. Okay, I really want to get to this one. We probably have just enough time to get through. So we'll have to do the Halloween arc. Will be in the next one. I really like planning things 6 months to a year in advance. Oh my God, look at this. I wish I had started. Oh man, next week's going to be so good. All right, where were we at? Okay, here. I know a few superstitious people in my life. This month doesn't need it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted
Probably
to talk
Cody
about
Turbo.
something.
Yeah,
that
the
really
chat was off for
intrigues
some reason.
me a little bit, and that is, do some of you believe in superstitions or bad luck or karma or any of that stuff? Well, this month you can throw that all out the window, because this is the most superstitious month out there. It is Halloween month. And it's okay to be it's okay to, release those, superstitious events that you may have occurred,
What?
of you this month. Because,
What?
Halloween is all about the ghouls, the ghosts, the terror, the horror, all of it. Why do you think they have Halloween Horror Nights at Six Flags and Universal Studios, and they have Halloween themed things at Disneyland and Disney World and Animal Kingdom?
Don't forget to if you want to come back, I'm gonna take a short break and then I'll be back at 12 my time, which I think is an hour from right now, and then I'm gonna do a real quick video or a 2-hour stream on You're Only Gonna Get Good Vibes from my channel, guy.
And people decorate their houses to look terrifying and destructive and haunted, and all of that stuff this month. That's just something we have to realize, is that not everything is going to be all sunshines and roses and unicorns and rainbows and all that stuff. There are a couple months where it's going to be crazy hectic, you know, whether it's your birthday month, whether it's,
of course,
Halloween month, whether it's, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, just to name a few. But this video is basically telling you, let down your guard a little bit on Halloween. Not too much, just a little bit. And have fun. That's all I'm saying you guys need to do this month, is just have a little fun. And do what you like to do. If you don't like to celebrate Halloween, don't celebrate Halloween. If you don't like Thanksgiving, don't celebrate it. If you don't like Christmas, don't celebrate it. That's all I'm gonna say there. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
He can't come out of a closet that doesn't exist, he's always said. Okay, all right, here we go. I explain why sports talk is I cannot even. This feels like this is going to be such a huge video. I can't wait. Like, the hype is real for this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I didn't know what I was going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. So, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today. I'm having a little bit of a difficulty right now, on some things. So, I'm just trying to figure out what my next step is here. Because right now, I'm in the middle of a dilemma, if you will. It's not a quarter-life crisis. It's not a midlife crisis.
It's not a
none
quarter
of that
life.
crap. It's just a sports crisis, I guess, if you will. So as of right now,
okay,
sports
I'm
talk-
not saying that it's easy to make good sports content or anything, but it seems like that is an area where you really don't have to exert a lot of effort to, like, you know, you can just go to, like, you can just search up sports results for the night before, and if it's like, if there's a boxing match, you would just, like, talk about it, and what, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like that would be, if you weren't really feeling it, you could at least fake it for like 3 minutes once a week, right? You could just talk about, like, oh, this team won, you know, whatever. Like, it just seems like you could make 3 minutes of content once a week regardless. There has to be 3 minutes of sports news each week, you would think.
on Fridays are going to be taking a little bit of a break. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in replacement of them, but that's just how it's going to be. And hopefully good news comes out in the near future, but right now it's just, I can't deal with sports right now. I mean, I'll still be following my SF Giants. I'll still be following Golden State Warriors. I'll still be following...
like, why doesn't he just make a video and say, here's whatever team that I like that's in season or whatever. It's 3 minutes, Eric.
San Jose Sharks, and maybe a little bit of following the 49ers, but that's it. I'm not, I'm kind of done with football right now, college football. And
has
NFL.
he talked about college football
Everything
one time?
else, I'll be continuing to watch, but I'm getting closer to getting back into watching Walking Dead. Like you guys know, I don't want to talk about that though either. Today's the 15th day of October, which means there's only a couple more months left of 2017. That's it. 2017 is coming to a close, a major one.
Major close.
And
what's major about it?
We need to recognize that, we're halfway through October, basically. Which means...
we halfway through October, looking in on November. Before we know it, fellas, it's going to be January. I'm 36, going on 37. Time flies.
that you've got Halloween 2 weeks away. You've got Thanksgiving, which is about a month away. You got Christmas, also it's about 2 months away.
Eric
New
could really
Year's,
benefit from a
about
whiteboard,
2.5
I think.
months away. That's it for 2017. It just seems like 2017 has been a roller
Don't forget,
coaster
too, him and Savvy Guy were
of a
born
ride for
around
all
the
of
same
us.
time.
On this channel and in my personal life. I'm not going to tell you about my personal life that like that, but I'm just going to tell you that it's just been a roller coaster this year. A lot of things have happened, good and bad. I've told you about some of them, but not all of them. So, yeah, that's just something we're all going to have to deal with here. Is that 2017 is done, basically.
It's something we're all going to have to deal
I
with.
hope you guys had a great 2017. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, I hope 2018 is a better year for you all. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Well, I think that video lived up to the hype, definitely. Yeah, it didn't seem like his sports content was really like that exciting. All right, let's do one more. That'd be a good spot to end, but I want to get in one more here. I want the official. I want this as like a teaser into next week, which I think is going to be very Halloween oriented. Wow, look at this crazy serial killer opening look from Eric McHenry.
Good morning, everyone. So,
why does he keep picking on his face? I'm not sure.
I always look at my calendar for many reasons. One, to realize that we are just 2 weeks away from Halloween. We are about a month-ish away from Thanksgiving. We are almost 2 months, almost a month and a half away from Christmas. We are definitely 2 months away from 2018. It blows my mind that, 2017 is coming to a rapid end.
Yes.
There's only 2 months left of 2017. That's it. There's, only 3 holidays really left.
Eric McHenry, one day when he passes away, hopefully way, way in the future, is going to be able to look back and say that he spent every day of his life concerned about the passage of time while doing absolutely nothing. Like, that just cracks me up.
Technically isn't a holiday, I get that. But when people have to celebrate and dress up and go to haunted houses and Universal, like I said in yesterday's video, but that's not the point. The point is, after Halloween, Thanksgiving is November 23rd.
He is a Swiftie.
Christmas is December 25th. And New Year's Eve is December 31st. Then that's it. That's it for 2017.
That's it.
That would make it a wrap. And it's crazy to think that, how fast all of these things are coming. Like I said, 2 weeks, basically, until Halloween.
I just think we've watched so much of his content, years of his content, and I really feel like I know like almost nothing about the guy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just
about a month until
I mean, I kind of get the psychology of how he operates.
Months until Christmas.
But, like, I don't really feel like we really know Eric McHenry.
Where did, the first, 9 months and, 2 weeks ago? Or 9 months and, 9.5 months, really. Where did those 9.5 months go? It felt like we were just welcoming in 2017, and now we're just closing. We're just about to close it down
Yes.
for the year. It just went by so damn quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what else to do here.
What can you do?
You know,
I mean,
I have my Christmas list. I have ideas for, what's going to happen
my
next
Christmas list.
year. I have, Thanksgiving stuff wrapped around in my mind. I have stuff for Halloween going on in my head. But, it went by so quickly this month.
It went
this
by
year.
so damn
9.5
fast.
months, almost 10 months have gone by.
This guy's a true fucking enigma.
I'm baffled.
Eric McHenry.
You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
A complex human puzzle. I don't know that we'll ever solve Eric McHenry, though. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to be back in like 45 minutes. We're going to do a couple hours on You Only Going to Get Good Vibes from this stream, guy. But thanks for hanging out for Eric McHenry. I think there were some real fantastic pieces in here, but all of it just just filling in even more detail in the rich tapestry that is Eric McHenry's online content. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you soon.